Alright, go live. Let's just see if the right microphone's in the old-fashioned way, by listening, instead of checking all the settings. Go live, let's just see if the right... What up? What up, what up, what up? How is it going, my friends? Big news! This is not a leak. This is not a leak. It is on the official Total War Discord, so if anybody wants to get mad at me, then they shouldn't have posted it publicly. Sorry. Someone's messaging me about a thing. Okay. Sorry. Our bot had a bug. Hey, Moore. Yeah, Moore, we did match at the same time. So the CA news that I got distracted from is chat inside the game is officially dead, and Discord is the answer. Don't know why. I don't know why. They just stated that, like, hey man, we can't stop gamers from being racist, so no chat forever, but don't worry, we have a sick plan for you guys. It's Discord. You can go on Discord and talk to all your friends on Discord, but not in our game. I honestly don't like, I appreciate that they are acknowledging it rather than just continuing radio silence that they've done forever. Like, I do appreciate that. I think it's dumb to pretend that doing nothing was your solution. Like, nothing changed. You didn't do anything, but to all of a sudden announce it and just say, like, yeah, we're gonna... all your communication should be through Discord now. It's like, it already was. The community did that because we had to figure out our own solution, and you didn't provide one. And now to kind of take credit with that, take credit for that just seems kind of stupid, in my opinion. So, that's annoying. But yeah, chat's officially dead in the game. They are sort of vague about why. I imagine it's the same reasons as usual, like something about the Epic Games Store requires certain chat filtration that Total War just doesn't have. So, since they just apparently can't fix it, they are just going to cut chat entirely, which again seems stupid. Yeah, I guess my only solution to that would be, since Discord's the official solution, join our Discord! It's in the link in the description. It's amazing, it's incredible, it's awesome, it's great. There's a ton of people here. Some of them just play quick battles. It's not all about tournaments all the time. Yes, I host a crap ton of tournaments out of here and streams and all that stuff, but there's also just people who hang around, play quick battles, talk to other people about quick battles, things like that. It's not all tournament stuff, because quick battles are still land battles, right? So if you talk to somebody about what works for you in quick battles, and they're talking about what works for them in tournaments, it's a lot of the language translates. It's not really a big deal. Hey, Segos. Smashing some gamers with Ogre Kingdoms. So, there's... oh god, everybody showed up. Moore just fought you. What up, bro? Today's the 5th. It is true. Oh, the blocker is for tomorrow night's stream. I didn't know if I'd be streaming today, because when I go into work, I don't know what's waiting for me at work. So I went into work today, got my run on the machine. It's going to take 14 hours to finish, so that I'm going back in tonight to check on it. So I have this time in the middle of the day where I'm like, hey, I could go stream. So I came home to stream, and I didn't, I came home, ate lunch, walked the dog, and hopped on stream. So I just grabbed whatever blocker I had on my desktop, and that's for the tournament tomorrow. So I guess it's just an advertisement for the tournament tomorrow. Tomorrow night, new player, land battle event. It's not for this stream, though. It's just the blocker that I had. Could you sign up for this? I'm just queuing on my ladder. I'm just playing some games. This is a very chill stream. I don't know how long it'll go. I don't know... I don't know how long it'll go. I don't know what I'll be playing or what I'll be doing. I'm just kind of doing some stuff. Let me set the map for my opponent here, so he's not waiting on us. Mortis Wastes. Got it. So if you were not keeping up with the channel, there was a while where I was playing too much. I got tilted, so I had to take a break from the game. I took a week off. I kept streaming stuff, but I didn't play personally. And then I played for about a week, and then I had to go for about 2 weeks to a convention in Ohio, sell some board games. That was sick, but then I came home and got caught up on work and life and all that shit. So in the course of about a month and a week, so 5 weeks, I've had 3 weeks off from the game. So I've really wanted to get a stream in where I just play a bit and shake the rust off. Because there's some pretty big tournaments coming up. The Vermin League playoffs is not this weekend, but next weekend. And I do want to play well there. Even if I don't win, I at least want to show up and do well. But I'm extremely out of practice. I know what the meta is from watching other people, but I don't have the muscle memory of playing the meta and stuff. So I just kind of want to get some more games in, get some reps, that stuff. All right, more is going. Warriors of Chaos, Vampire Counts, and Empire. Ban Ogre Kingdoms. I'll go Skaven. Skaven ban. Honestly, none. Yeah, all of them sound fine. Vampire Counts as a traditional counter to Skaven, but I haven't gotten to play it a ton since the ban. Not the ban, the nerfs that came in last patch, and I've been very underwhelmed by Vampire Counts, both when I play them and when I play against them. Warriors of Chaos, I have a build that's working really well for me, but I haven't gotten to play more, so I'd be curious if it works into whatever he brings, because if it works into one style of play, but someone else brings something fundamentally different and just whoops your ass, it can kind of inform you. And then Empire is a counter, so Skaven are really well there. And he goes Vampire Counts, which is about what we expected. So I haven't played this. God damn, I haven't played this in a long time. Should be fun. Are there people who play on Legendary? Yeah, there are some. Lil Trill will never kick you out. Unless you do something that's explicitly against the rules, then I'll kick you out. But aside from that, never. Enjoyed your triumphant return. I've been too busy reading this weird book. Got it because I thought it was some sort of Viking furry thing from the name and cover, but my reading group got really mad. So far it's pretty good. I haven't been past the point where the creep lady is spying on people from a cliff. What up, Will? I believe that's my book you're talking about. I believe I understand what you're doing there. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Open to feedback. Though I did really enjoy... I liked making it a lot. I also very much acknowledge what it is. It's kind of like a young adult fantasy book. Very standard, like, adventure. I enjoyed it a lot, but I'm not pretending it's, like, revolutionary. It's like, yeah, this is what it is, and I think it's really good. And I hope you enjoy it. You are 15% done with the book and writing your promised review. Aw. Oh, yeah. For sure. I remember now what we're talking about. Epic rant vid. Thanks, Lamb Sauce King. How you doing? I can't keep talking to you pleasant people. I need to make a build, goddammit. You can only distract me for so long. Okay. So let's do that. Do I need 4 rat ogres? What's the point of 4 rat ogres? What's the objective of 4 rat ogres? I think the answer is none. I think the answer being none answers whether or not I need 4 rat ogres. Because traditionally I like having 4 rat ogres, but I don't know how much they do in the vampire count matchup. Also, I don't know if rattling guns are the way to go. I think this is better. Okay, so this is looking better. What do I need? What do I need? I mean, if I have the money, I can upgrade my front line. It's not really a big deal. How's this? This is looking pretty good. Alright, let's give it a shot. Happy to see stream all working. Hell yeah, Lamb Sauce King. Get it. Take the thing if you dare. Counts might actually have some trouble with the thing, but Moore is a very good player. He's played for quite a long time. And I haven't gotten to play him a ton. So one, when I do get to play him, I kind of want to play him seriously. And two, he's quite good at vampire counts. And like I said, I really want to get a pulse for how this matchup's going after the nerfs. So I also want to play my best and try seriously. Because then even if I lose, I can kind of feel out. I'm like, oh, okay, I made this and this mistake. And if I do this and this, or if I alter my builds in this way, it's winnable. Where in the past, this matchup has been like, in the introduction of Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires, this matchup was just hot garbage. Like, you played and you go, okay, maybe I was a little slow to collapse on my left flank, and maybe this build could be optimized a little bit, but I got shit canned so fucking hard, I don't think any combination of things is gonna work. You know what I mean? Because with the Vargeist changes, man, Vargeist would just, enemy take 4 Vargeist, they would die of all your globes, kill all your globes, invocation to heck heal up the Vargeists, and you lose the game. That was really it. But I feel like since the healing changes, the Vampire Count's frontline isn't nearly as scary. So now my frontline will hold for a bit longer, deal a bit more damage, and then there's less pressure, so I can focus more of my efforts on protecting the backline rather than holding back. Because, you know, it's not just the Vargeist. You also have to hold back Crypt Horrors and dogs and zombies and all this shit. But with the nerfs, we'll see if it's as oppressive. Greenskins, Vampire Counts, and Skaven are my 3 favorite factions. This battle will be a little sad for me. Oh no. Someone's gonna die. Hey, Will. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. The little troll zombie rat's a protected species, I think. Hey, Tequila Sunset, I saw you made your glorious return to our Discord. I hope you enjoy the game. I have an unpopular opinion of the game right now, where I think the game is in a very fun, I think the game is in a very overall balanced state. Overall. And before you get angry at me, it's like, yes, Bretonnia and Ogre Kingdoms are a little overbalanced and OP and stuff, but there's always an OP faction. And I think while the top is pretty high, like Ogre Kingdoms and Bretonnia are a lot better than a lot of things, I think the bottom is where I'm seeing a lot more balance. Like, the worst factions in the game are much more usable and much more viable than the worst factions in the game used to be. So I think that's been cool. And I also think that the meta being stale is partially because people who have been playing for a while, healing has been really strong since Warhammer 2, so you're already kind of tired of it. And then in Warhammer 3 it got more powerful, so it's just getting exacerbated. But I think if you took a break from the game and you're coming back now, I think you'll have a good amount of fun for a decent amount of time, and then you'll get sick of it too. And it's like, alright. But, yeah. Like me, man, I went on a break, a vacation, and I was excited to come back and get some games in. I don't pretend the game's perfect. I've heard everybody's complaints, just like, I haven't played enough games yet to be tired of it. But, like, yeah, I get their complaints. Alright, I'm going to tell my opponent I'm ready, and then I'll talk about what the hell the idea is here, even if it doesn't work. Versus a lot of factions that have cheap flyers or dogs, I have been liking Gutter Runners and Night Runners on the flanks. You can kite stuff, do some good damage, and if the dogs end up going into melee with you, you can just turn and fight them, and the Gutter Runners' enhanced stats will help them out. I'm just going to start shooting at the Skeleton Warriors, get some damage out while I don't want to move up. So let's pivot this front line around the Warp Lightning Cannon. Yeah, so these guys will defend me from flyers, we'll be okay there. I do have Skrulk. He's a very tanky in melee lord. I have Stand Your Ground, I have Blob Punishment, I have Single Entity Punishment spells, I have some summons, some poison, yada yada, an Assassin to also slow things down. And if Manfred wants to use all of his time Spirit Leeching Skrulk, then he's not going to be Fate of Buning my globes, he's not going to be Spirit Leeching my Warp Lightning Cannon, things like that. So Skrulk will be okay. Like, yeah, the threat of constant Spirit Leech is still there, but that's just something you accept as Skaven. And right now it's much more in vogue to be Fate of Buning Poison Wind Globes. So there's that. So his Manfred is dodging pretty well. I'm going to switch onto the Corpse Cart as it looks like Manfred, as I'm saying that, is about to get smoked. But I'll switch on to the corpse cart. If Manfred comes back towards me and stops dodging, then I will focus him once more. There's not really a lot of flank pressure here. So I'm going to move my skirmish elements all to the same side. Well, those are just skeleton warriors. Okay, yeah, we got to do something about them, because he has so much of a front line, I don't really want to let him just, like, swarm into my flank, so that's going to be a bit of a bitch. Alright, let's go get involved. I do have a warp grinder for a bit of a net. Okay, what I can do is I can get my rat ogres over here, because we don't really need to support that too much. Okay. So you guys are doing fine. If Skrull could go get involved. You're advancing a little bit too much forward, and that's my fault, but I acknowledge that. So I'm going to turn guard mode off with the Warp Lightning Cannons and give him another attack order onto Manfred, and they're just going to follow him wherever he goes. Alright, you guys charge into those skeleton warriors, because I need you to. Globes, try and take care of this. Skrull, cast all this, and then I need a summon over there to tie up that zombie. You guys are dealing with this. So here comes the charge. We're not super stoked about that, but it is what it is. Warp Lightning Cannon's going to continue to pressure Manfred. We'll get this going. This is going to be the key moment of the game, though. If we can withstand the charge, we'll be fine. If we can't, we lose. So we'll see how it goes. But these guys, I'm not going to bother running them away. I really just need them to hold right now while my globes get their damage out and my warp grinders get in range. So I'm going to need my skirmish stuff to act like melee stuff for a bit, and it's just the way it's going to be. I didn't give my summon any orders, actually, because I'm a bit of a dink. Whoopsies. Whoopsies, but globes are doing good. Okay. Alright, so we're doing our best. Dogs and Black Knights are here in abundance. I'll throw out another summon just around. But my globes are about to deal with that quite nicely. And these guys are back online to shoot at Manny. And you all need to fall back. Things are going okay right now. They're going okay. I'm definitely a little too slow on certain things, and that's not helping. I'm going to throw this out so that those knights get minus 40 melee attack. Globes fall back, slingers turn and fire. Those knights need to hurry up and die. Globes continue to fall back. You guys don't really know what you're doing, but you're doing your best at it. So Warp Lightning Cannon is still staying online. Strange, like, this is a known thing about the Warp Lightning Cannon. It strangely takes forever to die. Don't really know why that is. But we have rallied a bunch of stuff over here, so I can hopefully take out those dogs. The double Vargulfs are going to be a bit of a problem. These Black Knights are pissing me off. Stand your ground will keep my globes in the fight, though. And I'm going to refocus my globes onto these zombies that are, in fact, real. I'm going to check out another Clan Rat summon somewhere. Would you use a summon? I thought I had a summon here. I guess not, which is fine. I like not having summons. It's also acceptable. If I need a summon, I'll throw one out there. Okay, so we've secured some globes and some skirmish elements, which are going to come in and deal with these Vargulfs. And Skrulk needs to stay here. Now I'm accepting I'm gonna lose my globes, but that's not really the point, is it? I just want to get here and do this. Alright. So those dogs are doomed. We have Varix Reavers out here. I'm sending globes after them rather ambitiously. Warp Lightning Cannon's continuing to track Manfred and just be a pain in his craw. Our Clan Rat frontline is more elite than most people are used to. So it is, in fact, doing okay. Killing a lot of zombies and like skeletons and shit. Slings continue to harass Manny Manfred. And the corpse cart, it looks like, I don't know if the corpse cart was forgotten or if he was just trying to keep it out of range of the Warp Lightning Cannon, but it's just joining the fight now and it's pretty late to the party. We have some skirmishers falling back. They can shoot at the Vargulfs, and the Vargulfs are pretty bad at actually dealing damage to my assassin. So I'm going to throw Liber Bubonicus in this dying one to like really seal its fate. Because I want to damage it enough, quickly enough, that it gets, there we go. It gets, God damn it. What's the undead term? It's not demonic instability, because that's obviously for the demons. Disintegrating. Alright. So, we lost Ekid Zap Zap for real this time. But Varric's Reavers are almost dead. Mannfred's taken a bit of a beating. What does he have for spells? He does have Spirit Leech, and it looks like Aspect of the Dread Knight or Doom and Darkness. Doom and Darkness, so he does have Doom and Darkness. Okay. I'll pop Stand Your Ground just to help my assassin deal with the Vargulf, but it looks like the Vargulf isn't particularly interested in dealing with us, which is fine. Okay. We'll continue to pressure and harass Mannfred. There is a corpse card over there. Okay. We're gonna be a pain in the balls. And now my gutter runners are just melee units. Okay. That is an ouchie. I'm going to throw out a Rod of Corruption just while he's hovering over me to get some damage out, because damaging Mannfred is, like, all that matters. But his Lord Snipe's getting pretty annoying with that Spirit Leech spam and stuff. That's a summon, right? Yeah, that summon is lasting a really long time. Okay, so Mannfred's taking a bunch of damage. I'll get my slingers to continue to annoy him. We also have globes. That's still a summon, so I don't care as much about it. Another Spirit Leech for good old Skrulky. I will check out a summon, because I don't think Skrulk is going to live to see the end of this, and I have plenty of chaff. What I don't have plenty of is, like, DPS. So I'll just spam it out to get the Vigor passive down. And meanwhile, we have Slingers just harassing him. Another Invocation to Heck. Onto the big boy, Mannfred. And he's dodging, but it is what it is. I don't really want to switch my fire onto the Vargulf or anything. I don't know. Because the Vargulf's going to fucking heal cap anyway. Like, I constantly bitch about it on stream that people need to focus on, like, finishing off a large healing single entity rather than switching targets constantly. Okay. If I'm gonna die anyway, I will commit Skrulk and my assassin to fight the Vargulf for a bit. Okay, pop this, give everybody here poison. He's retreating a bit. Globes get a nice 2-for-1 volley. Another zombie summon that he has to be running out of soon. Big breath attack. I'll throw this out before I'm going to tear her out. Because I do think Skrull's going to tear her out here pretty soon. At that point, it's looking doomed. Like, Mannfred can just continue running around and Spirit Leeching me, so I'll stop wasting everyone's time. But that's GG. Yeah, it went okay. It feels like it's still a pretty bad matchup, because I feel like I played a lot better than my opponent there, and it just didn't matter. Like, not trying to be a dick to Moore, but, like, I feel like Mannfred didn't have an impact until the late game. I feel like I shut everything down really well, and all my stuff kept shooting, and it just, like, didn't matter. Which is kind of why this matchup used to be bad. There's just, like, too much healing, too much single entities, access to death magic, things like that, that just make it too much of a bitch. GG indeed. It was pretty close. It was pretty close, but I just couldn't deal with killing a large healing Dragon Lord. This was a tough match for the Skaven. It was. Why not kill Corpse Cart with the Skrulkin Assassin? I probably should have. I thought originally, if I sat next to my slingers and just let them throw at the dragon for free, and if the dragon can't land on them because Skrulk and the assassin are standing right there, it'd be fine. But then the slingers shot at Mannfred, and they got decent damage out over time. It just didn't matter because he could heal too much. But Long Paul Duri, hindsight, yeah. Like, now that I know the slingers weren't going to be able to do as much to Mannfred as I thought, yes, I should have charged forward, but that's hindsight. I still think the buffs are the nerfs to vampire counts are pretty impactful. Like, that felt a lot more doable than it did last patch. And overall, I was pretty happy with it. It was fine. I think it's a winnable matchup, but one you should probably still avoid unless you're really comfortable about it. Depends how many bans you have, obviously. But, yeah. It was a pretty good game. Okie doke. Shagger Strand, huh? What do I feel like playing? We're down a game, so we'll sweat and pick my best factions. Greenskins. Greenskins, Ogre Kingdoms, I'll throw that one in there, even though that's probably going to be his ban, and Beastmen. Ban. Lizards. Because I'm expecting he's going to ban Ogre Kingdoms, so then I'll play Beastmen or Greenskins into whatever he picks. Which, with that in consideration, I really don't feel like facing Lizardmen right now. Thanks for your answer, Long Paul. Hell yeah, brother. Definitely just like a mistake I made during the game. And on review, it's like, yeah, standing around with Skrulk and getting Spirit Leech for free was definitely a mistake. Whoops. Would Throt be a better Lord option to deal with the large monsters here in Spirit Leech, or is Skrulk too important? I do think Throt would be better at withstanding the Spirit Leeches, but he's a worse combatant, believe it or not. And he's not a spellcaster, and he's more expensive than Skrulk. So, like, I don't know. I think probably if you're just worried about the Spirit Leech, you can go Gracier on a Bell at a similar cost point, and he's tankier than Skrulk. Skrulk has higher DPS. But, yeah. It's tricky. Norska ban Ogre Kingdoms. Greenskins or Beastmen versus Norska. I'm more confident with Greenskins, so let's do that. Why is Throt more expensive? Dude, with his kit that you normally would take, he costs almost as much as, like, Malekith. Though I suppose Malekith got some cost increase, but it's 2,400. Which is crazy, considering what he is. Like, if he was a cheap, tanky heal lord kind of thing, that makes sense, but he's priced like a combat lord, and he just does not... He doesn't hold up to that scrutiny. Oh, boy. Greenskins versus the good old Norska. I accept. Let me just get my usual suspects together and then stop and think about what else I need. Okay, all of you. Oh boy. Oh boy. I always get to this problem with green skins where I get a 20 stack and I still have a ton of money. Oh boy. How to spend me money. I mean, I could just get some Orc Biggins. I don't know what that would do for my composition, though. The answer is nothing. Could sell you and get 2 of those. Alright, that seems legit. Okay, 23, 22. Okay. I have a 1 gold spend, which will have to be enough. He's still hard to kill and has lots of throat spells. Would Throt be a better Lord option to deal with large monsters here in Spirit Liege? Oh, Elmer, I already read that. I just forgot the large monsters part. Yeah, if I know he has 2 Vargulfs coming, Throt would be better for sure. But that does suffer from some hindsight benefit of, like, I know there's 2 Vargulfs now. But if I play a different Vampire Counts player, they might not bring 2 Vargulfs. So I don't want to go that deep into, like, pigeonholing my build to beat specifically what Morbrat. That being said, it did reveal that my build needs more anti-large killing presence, but, like, I think Throt might be an overinvestment into that. Get so many spiders and pigs and sweet coppers, the field is flooded with cavalry. Chase them skin wolves to the edges of the earth. What up, Cool Umbrella? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Ooh. My caffeinated tea might be good. Will you be trying out the Realms of Ruin beta Friday? Looks promising. What the hell is a Realms of Ruin? Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Real-time strategy game. I had literally never heard of this. What is this thing? Crafting a real-time combat. So it's not Total War related, it's like a standalone RTS. Interesting. Is it like a base building RTS, do we know? I want to try to repick your opponent's build. I think Rainy Frog was considering something similar to that. Similar. Mix between Age of Sigmar and Dawn of War. Good thing I've never played Dawn of War. What the hell is Dawn of War? I like know what you're talking about, but I've never actually seen Dawn of War. Dawn of War. Looking at images for it. Okay. 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 I guess I'm still confused. Do you build bases or not? Because it looks, I see some buildings, but I can't tell if that's what they're supposed to be. Dawn of War video. Now I'm watching a video on Dawn of War. There's like countries and stuff. What the fuck? Where's this shit? It's too complicated for my little brain. And by that I mean the YouTube video I was watching didn't immediately explain to me what was going on, so I backed out because I'm in the middle of a stream. Very limited buildings, only on nodes. Gotcha. What up, Ofo Bark? Resources are granted via control points. So it's like domination. Alright. We have my pretty standard build at this point. But I did add 2 Savage Orcs because I had the money and I didn't know what to do and I got real scared. Savage Orcs. Other than that, we got Wurzag, 4 Goblins, 4 Squigs, and that makes up our front line. They can generally outtrade most other front lines. Oh yeah, we also have They Peak Loonies! Yay, Loonies! Because their spinning loons can get a lot of work done. We have Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins plus the Boar Boy Biggin ROR. Then we have Boar Boys and Savage Orc Boar Boys. Norsca doesn't have the most magic damage. So I do like to take a mix of the armored Pig Cav and the unarmored but physical resistance Frenzy Savage Orc Cav. Both are fine. Both are decidedly fine. Okay, let me get my control groups going. Otherwise, we just want to run at them. Ready, ready. Good luck, have fun. It's a better version of StarCraft, in my opinion. I see. Well, I never practice sea battles, because I'm afraid of water. Easy. Okay, what do we got? Skin Wolves, Ice Wolves, Marauders, Skin Wolves, Ice Wolves, a bunch of Skirmish Cav, Throg, and a Deathcaster. Okay. We're not exactly shocked about these developments. So, for now, I just will sprint straight at these Marauders. If we catch them, great. If we don't, we don't. Okay. Kind of caught some. Fall back for now. He's just running away. On that flank, though, the thing that's not helping him is my Spider Riders actually do poisons. They can slow these guys down and, like, catch up to them. And then when we catch up to them, things get really good for me. So, as he runs over to help that other fight, I'm going to see if he's paying attention on this flank while I continue to move up. Okay. We're going to net the Skin Wolves, force them to stay here. Because, like, he's just been avoiding engagements, and I just wanted engagement, so... We're gonna fuck up these Skin Wolves. If he wants to keep playing cat and mouse, he can, but he's playing it alone. Alright. We tried to catch some of these guys. They're continuing to run away. That's fine. So we routed those Skin Wolves. Kicked their ass. And now we're going to get involved. I don't know why this Cav fell off the face of the earth, but he did. Okay, so we're gonna blow these guys up with a bit of a whooshy whoosh. And now most of them are routing. I want to bring the spinning loons over here for a bit of a happy fun party. Because there's a lot of people to spin into. I'm gonna cast this on somebody just because I want to get the army buff. Oh, there were mist stalkers here. They're just invisible. Okay. So we'll fall back. Okay, don't run into your own spinning loon like you guys tend to. But we're getting a lot of good damage elsewhere on the map. There's our first was. We charge back in. Wurzag's gonna throw this down right here. So we all continue to chase things. I'll let the squigs do some chasing. One of them's already rampaging, so that's fine. Elsewise, the flanks are going well for us. These boars can chase down some of these guys. Orange Major Marauders can chase down those guys. And things are going okay. Yeah, we're largely pretty happy with how this is going down. Throw a loon through that middle area where there's a bunch of enemies. I don't know how those skin wolves survived, but they did. So we'll bring up some infantry support here. Savage Orcs will fight very briefly till the end. And we've caught these guys. So we've caught some skirmish cav. There's still some other skirmish cav. Okay. I've netted that guy in place. I really want my squigs and 8-peak loons to snipe out their caster. That would be pretty sick. Okay, so we've shattered that thing. The rest of these cav need to come back to me. We're getting decent sniping down onto that guy. Wurzag will help. Big spinning loon through that area. So we continue to do battle. Bounce Power does not believe in us, but I think we're doing okay. I don't know why the Bounce Power isn't a big fan. If we could kill this shaman, that'd be pretty sick. I don't know why it's taking us so long to do so, but it is. God damn, we just can't hit him. Well, a side charge in from some boar boys should do us a lot of good. Okay, Wurzag is strangely not able to hit a basic shaman. I honestly don't know why. But our buffed up Savage Orc boar boys that are currently hitting the Miststalkers should be doing a lot of damage. And with a rear charge over here, we should be able to push them off. If we kill the Miststalkers, we'll largely be okay. I still really don't know how the fuck Wurzag didn't kill that Deathcaster. That's just a bit unlucky, I guess. But it is what it is. That looks like a big pile of enemies right there, so I'm going to brain burst it. Oop. Damn. We're actually going to lose somehow. I don't know how these Marauder Horsemasters are hanging on for as long as they are. I don't know how this Spirit Leech caster hung out for as long as he did. I don't know how the Famir Stalkers held on for as long as they did. But fucking nobody in this Norscan army wants to die. Yeah, it's looking like GG somehow. Again, I cannot hide my confusion as to how. Jesus. Weird. How you been? Good. Wurzag got strangely low value despite isolating and trying to snipe the enemy caster. Just didn't get anything done there. Savage Orc Boar Boys did fine. Basic Boar Boys did fine. Skirmish Cav did okay because I just forced them into melee right away. Savage Orcs got their fucking shit kicked in, which is surprising, but okay, I guess. And Goblins did fine. Throg did okay. Deathcaster, I still don't know how that fucker lived, but he did. The Miststalkers didn't get a ton of value, but they lasted forever. Ice Wolves did okay. Marauder Horse Masters did fantastically. I don't know how they lived. Was Norsk using buffs of some kind on the units they last? No, they don't. They didn't bring any of that magic. All right. Well, that was just weird. I don't know. I'll call some bullshit on that one. That was fucked up. Oh shit. All right. I accidentally just gave myself a win. Hold on, I gotta go fix that in the bot. I was talking about I don't know how more won, and then I typed in 1. Okay, so 32. Add score. My number minus 32. Cannot find player with minus 30. What the fuck? That's me. It's me, isn't it? What is happening? Where's my number? Okay, that wasn't my number. There we go. Oh, for God's sakes. We're having a whole day. And then I need Moore's number. Alright, I queued up for another game. I'm just waiting on this. Plus 32. There we go. I matched with World Beater. What up, World Beater? Yo, yo. I don't know why I left my own lobby. It's my lobby. I was frustrated. Clearly. I thought... World Beater is on his way. Can you tell him that dwarves suck? Eh. Besides Thankful, what are you most excited for them to add to Skaven? I don't know. Some people on stream have said like Storm Fiends and stuff, but I don't know. I think the Skaven roster is mostly complete. I would honestly, for the health of the overall game, I would prefer if Thankful was just a free lord they gave with the DLC or something. Like, you know, the DLC is like, you know, the Dwarves Empire Nurgle one, and also just Thankful is a free DLC. Like, that'd be weird, but I think that'd be better for the game, because I do want Thankful, but I don't think Skaven need any more attention, while other factions do. If you are gun to my head forcing me to have a Skaven DLC, and you're asking me what should be in it, Thankful should be Lord, and they usually like 3 units. So I would probably want Ska Bloodtail as the hero, as Queek second in command. You could give him like an improved version of Guardian, where it's like, as long as your Lord's leadership is above routing, like if your Lord isn't routing, then the Guardian's active and it's like better than regular Guardian. But it deactivates if the Lord's routing, because then Scott doesn't give a fuck. That'd be pretty cool. Storm Fiends would be fine. I don't think they're super necessary, but I think they'd be fine. And then I think Rat Ogre Riders would be pretty sick. Like, take a Rat Ogre group and just give them better stats. Make them more expensive. Make them like 13, 1400, something like that. I think that could be a good solid DLC. But like, on the Scryer front, they're all covered. On the Eshin front, they're all covered. Basic fronts, they're all covered. It's really the only angle you can expand the Skaven roster is Molder. Alright, he went Ogre Kingdoms, Bretonnia, Greenskins, ban Bretonnia. I will go Grand Cathay, ban Ogre Kingdoms. Sword of Torgald. Three variants of Storm Fiends. Variants would be fine, but I don't think you should do a DLC of just variants of Storm Fiends. You can include the variants if you want to, but people would be mad. Yes, there is a cat. Hello. Hello, kitty cat. So we're going Grand Cathay versus either Greenskins or Brett. Any cool Skaven units in the book you might like? A lot of them are covered. Most of the stuff we're missing now is just named heroes. There would be a cool thing, except we don't have naval battles, is Skaven riverboats. The riverboats are pretty cool. Or they have like a bastardized version of Dark Elf Black Ark Corsairs. You know, just like Skaven pirates. But they're on these shitty little boats that could fall over at any second. Those are kind of metal. Alright, he's going Greenskins. I was hoping he'd go Bretonnia, but he's going Greenskins. Verminlords. Verminlords could be Ilpoogers. You didn't know the name of Pokemon in English. Well, it's Pokemon. How's it going, Coops? Good. Good. We lost to more. Shit happens, you know? I wonder if this is too simple. But sometimes simple things are good. Is a named Verminlord character, or is that AOS? I think that's AOS. I think. Yeah, I mostly picked Grand Cathay to fight Bretonnia, because I have some builds I really like versus Bretonnia right now. But we'll see how it goes versus Green Beans. Oh, Greenskins don't have a lot of flyers. I should have taken balloons. I kind of forget that balloons are a unit that exists. If you look closely, CA put more attention into the flower details on this strategy game than they did into the chat function that they abandoned. Lurklocks. Alright, enemy troop count is smaller than mine. So we're just going to try and outstat the greenskins, which is a thing that we can definitely do. We'll try. Alright, one cannon to force my opponents forward so I can take position at the top of this ravine and have a high ground bonus. Then I have some peasant long spears to defend some people. We have jade crossbows because their heavy armor will help them against like spider riders and stuff. Where are my peasants? We have 4 Jade Lancers to run things down if I need to. And we have Zhao Ming with Final Transmutation. Oh, that is just going to be a big spooky dragon boy. Playing Grand Cathay as Cowardless. Cowardice, he picked Ogre Kingdoms, Bretonnia, and Greenskins. I needed to pick something that could counter Bretonnia. Alright, ready to go. Agreed, World Beater, as you picked the most sweaty tryhard pick 3. Sure. Anyway, with the cannon, we should be able to force him to come to me. I can take position at the top of this ravine, get downhill charges on him and such like that. Humbo playing a box faction. I'm not in a box, though. Alright, I'm just waiting on World Beater to ready up. Alright, he's here. Let's go. So, push up real quick. Meanwhile, we will keep shooting at... He's on foot, and Grom's Grom. So yeah, we'll shoot at the pump wagons for now. I don't know if he has anybody in the woods or not. Not sure. Judging by his unit count, it'd be like 1 or 2 units at most. Why no crane gunners? The map is kind of wonky for that. And cannons have a longer range. And I don't have that much money. Alright, let's get up into the sky. For now. Grom is wandering in a bit, but he is merely a distraction. So I will switch our targets once actual better targets get in range. Jade Lancers get a downhill charge onto the Snotling pump wagons. Other Jade Lancers get a downhill charge onto those guys. You guys move up, but stay here for now. As we await real targets like those Savage Orc Aura boys. Jade Lancers downhill charges, taking care of those guys quite handedly. I'm going to pull over some other Jade Lancers to help with this while these guys need to fall back because they're being attacked by squids. Okay, the downhill charge on those goblins has almost broken them, but not quite. So come up here and get a rear charge over there. Meanwhile, Zhao Ming disrupt those archers. You all are going to deal with that. The squid counteroffensive is doing a lot of damage. I still don't see anybody on my minimap behind me, which I know you all can't see because, you know, it's behind me, but just trust me, it's there. The rear charge from the Jade Lancers did great. We're going to go downhill with these Jade Warriors. Meanwhile, you guys run forward. Archers, let's turn and fire onto those Savage Orc R boys as the first wall comes out, but Zhao Ming is going to go deal with Grom for a bit. And I'm going to transform back into human form so I can throw my final transmutation down. Okay, so we'll have peasants move up a little bit. We did catch a skirmish cav and they're getting run off the map. These goblins are getting run off, but who cares? We're going to move some more of our peasants up. So Zhao Ming is here. I don't think Grom has his lucky banner up just yet, so we're going to throw a final transmutation on him. It'll also hit those chariots that are nearby, so it'll be a bit of a 2-for-1. Okay, those snotlings are getting pushed off. Let's get these guys to move up. Zhao Ming is on the ground fighting. You guys hold off the Crimson Killers while my cavalry repositions. And Grom is taking a ton of damage from a mix of the peasants and the final transmutation. Cool, cool. So any of my Jade Warriors, not Jade Warriors, yeah, actually my Jade Warrior crossbows do need to fall back. You... Where's that other thing? There he is. I was gonna say I need to get some of my cavalry into that back line of his. Okay, 60 seconds until my guy can go save himself. So that's cool. I'm not gonna bother having my Jade Lancers try and hit Grom because... Okay, wait, if Grom's just gonna commit to a fight with Zhao Ming, then I'll hit him. For a second there, I'm like, he's just gonna run away and regen. Alright. Some more Jade Lancers need to swoop in and get their archers. My archers are fine. We have gotten a mass route going. 3 more seconds till another final transmutation. Which I will throw down immediately because Grom's routing. He can't cast his, he can't cast Lucky Banner. So I don't have to worry as much. This cannon, I don't know what you've been able to do for a while. It's all in a pit. You can't see anything. I get that. Alright, GG. Walk at them with an insane front line. I think Jade Lancers are underappreciated. Because just having any mobility at all gives you a lot of stuff. Zhao Ming got 1950 value. Remember that. Remember that exact number as I scroll over the other guys. Nothing else too crazy here. You can see which peasants got to fight Grom. Crimson Killers didn't get a lot done, unfortunately, as they usually are wont to do. Snotling Pump Wagons... I don't know. They are very strong, but they're very strong in certain situations, and if you just shoot them or charge them with cavalry, they'll be fine. 1950! Zhao Ming paid for himself to the penny. To the penny, my boy paid for himself. He's very good. I love Cathay cannons. Cathay cannons are great. This is usually how I play Cathay. Stalwart frontline, archers, cav, a cannon or two, and then a caster lord. I don't usually box with Cathay much. Alright. Wyvern Lake. And it's my turn to pick 3. I'm going to keep playing factions we haven't played today. Because I feel like it. You know what? Sometimes that's what it's about. Let's go with Tomb Kings, Empire, and Kislev. Ban. He's played Greenskins. He hasn't played Bretonnia or Ogre Kingdoms. Do I have the stuff to do with Bretonnia? Yes, but not on this map, so I'll ban Bretonnia. Not on this map. This map is like... It's small and each side has forests on their flanks, and the way I deal with Bretonnia, I need clear lines of sight. So if you pick Bretonnia, you could just run through the trees. I can't see him, and then I get stuck in melee with Bretonnia, which is not what you want to do right now. Bretonnia is mega strong if you just sit in melee. Beastmen? Shit. You're right. I included Beastmen in my last pick and ban. I will try to get them in today because I love Beastmen. I think they're very fun. And they're solid. They're solid. I don't think they're OP, but they're a good faction right now. I just messaged Scryerbot my picks and bans. I don't think Scryerbot cares. Can I be a sweaty tryhard? Dude, you do whatever you want, World Beater. You do whatever you want, buddy. Messaging the bot? Yeah. Scryerbot hears my woes. That was not a meme build, by the way. That was my serious Grand Cathay versus Greenskin build. I mentioned before the match I hadn't played it much at Fedall, but the concept's still there. Your stats are just incredible. Heavy armored archers are a problem for the Greenskins because they don't have AP ranged, and they do have AP cav, but they would have to commit Boar Boys and Boar Boy Biggins to stop my archers, which Boar Boys are strangely bad at killing infantry. Like, they just don't do it very well. So armored archers are tough for the Greenskins to deal with. Zhao Ming is a giant terror-causing monster lord, which they generally struggle with. And he had Final Transmutation, which is a blob/single entity punishment spell. So I figured I could just throw Final Transmutation on whoever their lord is, get him low, dive him with a dragon, and probably rout him off the map, which ended up happening. So yeah, it was a pretty serious build. And Cathay cannons for 900 gold are incredible for their value. While most artillery is struggling and needs buffs, Grand Cathay cannons are really strong. All right, he's going Norska Ban Empire. I will go Tomb Kings. It was Tomb Kings or Kislev. So. We'll play some Tomb Kings. I've been having fun with them recently. Okay, sorry, you've entered into pro gamer big think time as I try to figure out what the fuck. Oh boy. I have corn stuck in my head. I'm here to stay. Oh shit, he's ready already. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh no! What do we do? What do we do? This. We do this. This smart. This good. Yes, very good, very smart. Big smart brain rat has. Big rat smart brain. Little brain full of rats is smart. Fuck. Alright, one of you pissed off the dog. I don't know who did it. I don't know why you did it, but you did it. That's fucked. Let's go. Let's go! This is the most hype build of all time! And then it loses. Hazel. Hazel. Hazel, leave it alone. Leave it. Leave it. Oh, don't come do your apology. Hi. Hi. You can't just do bad things and then come back and be all apologetic. You know that. You know that. Stinky. You know that. Hey. That's enough. That's enough. You protected the household. You did your job. So protective. So smart. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. You're edging so close to another bark. And that can't happen. It can't. Okay? Okay? Who loves you? Who loves you? Well, I do. Well, I love you. But you're very stinky. But you're very stinky. Stop barking at stuff. Okay. No bone giant? No, unfortunately not. Hazel, leave it. She knows she's not supposed to bark at stuff. Alright, so we have a basic front line of skeleton warriors. Norska has access to Burning Head, and Norska has a better front line than we do. So I'm not really going to bother trying to fight them in the melee infantry. Like, I'll throw my infantry at them, but I'm not going to win, so I don't really care. To kill their infantry, we do have 2 skeletal chariots plus Cetra, the motherfucking imperishable, on his own chariot, though he is a whopping 3,000 gold for that price, which always still surprises me. While he is good, he's like, is he 3,000 gold good? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Do have 4 skirmish cav, skeleton horse archers. I will throw skirmish mode on them and try and keep them alive, but we'll see. And 2 Nehekara horsemen, mostly to just like have some form of mobility presence, but I didn't honestly know what to do with them. I'm not super confident in this build. Why display your spears against the line when you want to hold him back a bit? I suppose. I had in my brain that I'm rushing him, which I guess I kind of am, but it's Norska. It's not like they're going to have artillery to force me forward. So, I take your point. That was just force of habit. Skelly archers, I had an awkward amount of gold, so I took them. They're probably just going to be a Burning Head target, but, oh well. If he Burning Heads them, he can't Burning Head my entire front line. Okay. What do we have? Marauders, Marauder Champions. We have some Marauder Hunters of Javelins, a Burning Head Caster, Throg the Troll King, Ice Wolves. Largely, this is about what we expected. What's going to do the damage? Cetra and the Necrosphinx cost me, like, a shitload of money. Just a metric fuck ton of gold. Cetra and the Necrosphinx cost me, like, closer to half of my army than I would want to admit. There are some skin wolves. Are they armored? No. Okay. So my archer cav will do okay. We shoot it, whatever. Shouldn't be rushing, but kiting with skirmish cav then engaged, though maybe not the most fun tactic. Jack, I know who you are, and you know who I am, and we all know that I am a bad, bad skirmish player. It's just not my shtick. Okay, Throg is taking a peppering. Now he'll probably just regen it over time, but it is what it is. Archers, you can start shooting at those guys. You could deal with this, you could deal with this. My chariots, I'll hold back a little bit till all these skin wolves and dogs figure out what they're going to do with their day. Okay, something discovered my guys. Okay. So my chariots are getting attacked a little bit. They're not having the best time. We shall do what we can for them. You all shoot at that. Where are these chariots? In not having Funsville? Sounds about right. Okay. We're trying to snipe out Throg, while our chariots do a light bit of trolling. But we're getting good damage out onto Throg. We'll have archers shoot the skin wolves. Good snipes, good snipes. Now we have our horsemen run around the backfield and snipe out, not snipe out, but run down anything we've managed to rout. I'll also get my skirmish cav on that similar beat. Let's get some Ushabti right here. And our chariots will also start chasing down people. Okay, Throg has shattered, which is great for us. I'm gonna get Cetra out of this fight now. I don't really want to be in this fight anymore. This fight sucks. Ushabti are out. They're hitting Marauders. Skirmish Cav are continuing to run away. And now I just want to spam out healing with Cetra. Ouch. 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 Taking lots of damage. I do want to get around these Marauder champs, because I want to get into the back line with my skirmish cav so we can start running shit down. Okay. Let's cast Usurian's Incantation of Vengeance onto these skin wolves, because fuck them. Also because I need more healing. Also because I don't want to wait for the cooldown. Also because these chariots are going to go charge these guys. Skirmish Cav, come with me. This guy's AFK. Dodge that. Ushabti continue to fight Marauder champions as my archers die. Which isn't the most shocking thing in the world. Okay. So all you guys are getting thrown into melee mode. Because you are now melee mode. And we need to route everything on the whole map. Okay. Cursed Blades, just to get everybody moving. This chariot's not doing great. These chariots were not microed well. You keep losing your fucking orders onto that Burning Headcaster. So that's pretty cool and exciting. Hazel hears a siren, so she's about to get real excited in all the worst ways. You chase that. You come here. Cetra, come back here. Usurian's Incantation of Vengeance onto those skin wolves. Get rid of them. And then cast that for the fire damage. You're still chasing that. We have some chariots still alive. That chariot is dead as hell. This guy is still trying to get rid of the firecaster, and by gosh golly darn it, he is going to do it someday. Alright, Cetra has taken out the skin wolves. We are getting a bit of a mass rout situation back here, so let's keep all the cavalry moving in the same direction. These skin wolves are going to get absolutely bodied by my Necro Sphinx. And these chariots are going to rear charge on the Marauder champions, because I just had them sitting around, which is a thing that I do because I have incredible micro and I'm so good at video games. At this point, we are running down everybody. I allowed the Firecaster to come back, and it's going to be an okay Burning Head. I'll accept it. I can throw this down just to get more healing for the whole army, because some of these guys are starting to, you know, shatter and such. Okay, I did have a skirmish cav coming this way, so he'll just have to scoop that up. These chariots died because I microed them poorly again. No one is surprised, because that's kind of the Hummus Boy classic. Alright, a lot of stuff shattering over here. More stuff shattering over here. Cetra can leave this to the Goon Squad. We have some Marauder champions that Cetra can deal with. And yeah, our cav is running everything down. Come on, Cetra. Oh, not as much damage because they're pretty elite. Still fun, though. Skinwolves dare try and block me in? I'm the king of goddamn kings! Yarr! I fear no evil. Dead. Army losses. GG. Do you know who I am? Yeah, dude. What up, Ronan? Cetra did okay. He got nowhere near his 3,000 value, but he did fine. Necrosphinx also did great. Chariots did fine. I microed them poorly, but you could see when they were microed well what they're supposed to be doing. Nekar Horsemen ran down some stuff. Skeleton Horse Archers did fine. Skeleton Archers and Skelly Spears did fine. GG. The Throg Snipe at the start was huge for us. We didn't kill him, which would have lowered the army's leadership faster, but we did, like, shatter him, so it didn't matter that he was going to regen. Marauder Champs were really annoying to deal with. Skinwolves were also quite annoying to deal with. Norscan Icewolves weren't as big of a problem for my build, and then we dealt with his backline rather swiftly. GG's. I was just telling my opponent that if I hadn't sniped Throg at the very start, I probably would have lost, because the late game was getting really suspect. Maybe Cetra and the Necrosphinx could have carried. Maybe, but I'm not super convinced. Chariots are good again? Chariots are fine. And it also depends on the chariot. Not every chariot is good / fine. Some chariots are too good. Some chariots are fine. So, on the whole, I'll say they're fine. But there's bad ones, there's great ones, there's meh ones. Tomb Kings, I would put them between meh and great. They're good. They're solid. The chariots in general, fine. Good night, EU boys. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. The gentle mother flippin' rat. The Gentle Rat is a very, very good new player. I like him a lot. Yo. He plays like Tzeentch and Skaven and stuff. Alright. People want a Beastman. What do you think of Malekith plus 2 Manticores against Words of Chaos? Ice beating some guys with it, but it was just ladder, so I don't know. Do you mean Ice is an Ice power? Ice is a misspelled for Ive. Because there is a very good Dark Elf player named Ice Power, so I'm a little confused. That could honestly be pretty good. It reminds me of Marathi double Manticore. What is Malice on? If he's on his dragon, I worry your army is too small. Okay, I'm player 1. We're on Doc Karaz. People wanted Beastmen. People wanted Norska. Okay, so those two will be in there. Beastmen, Norska, and no tryhard factions. I'm pretty much trying not to play any faction twice, because I enjoy most factions. Beastmen, Norska, and High Elves. Ban Ogre Kingdoms. Sure. Monkey? Yeah, some people are asking for Norska. It's just a training stream where I like... My builds will be serious, and I will be trying my best, but I'm not, like, tying myself to any factions or anything. I'm just playing to, like, re-warm back up, get back into it after a couple weeks of not playing a ton, so just trying to get good again. Wood Elves? The Tomb King's Chariots ain't good. Why'd you bring them? I think they're good. They did fine. If you combine them, they paid for themselves, and I microed them really poorly at several points. So, I don't know. I think the Tomb King's Chariots are good. I don't think they're, like, amazing, but they're fine. I needed them to kill the Marauder Champions, was what I brought them for. And then I didn't micro them very well, so they didn't kill Marauder Champions, but whoops. One army is literally 1 cav unit, 1 chariot, 5 spears, and bleak swords, and 2-3 dark shards. That's intense. All right, Gentle Rat went Tzeentch, remove High Elves. Let's do some Beastmen. I don't really want to play Norska into Tzeentch. Let's do some Beastmen. Beastie beastie boys. Making beastie noise. Let's do that. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm busy doing a big think. Okay, bring some of you. How does this build look? What problems do I foresee? What problems do I foresee? If I cut one of you, I can get 2 of these, and that might be better. Or I could have cut that and got that. I could cut this and get that, but I gotta save 50 gold somewhere. So how do I save 50 gold somewhere? Could downgrade you. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. All right, 0 gold spend, let's go. Tzeentch Beastmen. Tzeentch meta is Horus, Chaos Knights, and Kairos. The one that doesn't die with blue fire. Yeah, Kairos is pretty pog. I'm bringing something that might not be ideal. But I also kind of want to, so I'm going to do that. All right, let's fucking get him. Where is Torox the Brass Bull when you need him? By that, I don't mean the character in the game. I mean the guy that hangs out in our YouTube chats. Bestigors could have place here? I honestly don't think so. I think Bestigors don't trade well into Chaos Warriors. Especially with spell support. 3 Cygors. No. You're about to get the Human Boy patented anti-snipe technology. We have Torox the Brass Bull with Brass Body, pretty good health bull, and 130 armor. But Human Boy, what about your caster? I took a foot caster with Melkoth mystifying miasma. But Human Boy, he's gonna die to like 3 blue fires. That's why I got a second one. It's another one with just Spirit Leech. But Human Boy, you didn't take Traderkin. I did not take Traderkin. I needed 50 gold, so I turned Traderkin into Spirit Leech, and it was cheaper by 50 gold. But Human Boy, you're dumb and stupid. That is entirely possible, my friend. I am not super practiced in this matchup, so we're just going as we go. This is something I've been doing into Nurgle recently, is taking 2 Footcasters. Because both these guys, you might say that's a lot of money. It's actually not. Both these guys cost 450 gold. So it's like doubling my mage's health pool for having a 900 gold double health mage. Which versus Tzeentch and Nurgle is quite worth it. So yeah, I took it versus Nurgle as Kislev. It did good into Cool Umbrella, and I am just trying it out here. Aside from that, we have some archers, because I generally think they're low cost and high reward. Though they will probably get pink fired. Shit happens. Yeah, then we have 2 melee Centaurs to run around and distract stuff or engaged in shenanigans. 2 throwing axes, 2 Minotaur's great weapons to kill any large targets, 2 Tuskor chariots to run through front lines, counter cycle charge Chaos Warriors, shut down backline archers, things like that. And if I micro them correctly this time, it'll be good. If I micro them poorly again, it'll be bad. But yeah, this build should be fun. I don't know if it's ideal, but it should be fun. Enemy troop count is 674. Good lord. Alright, let's see how this goes. Now I'm kind of wishing... That's illegal? What's illegal? Oh, 10 horrors? I think he means 5 pink horrors, 5 blue horrors. Oh, but you're right. That's 14 ranged units. Alright. 4 skirmish cav, a bunch of chaos warriors. We do have a chaos sorcerer of metal with final transmutation, village with only pink fire, the weird spawn, and the severed claw. I really wish I had Traderkin now, but hindsight's 2020. Okay, so we'll let the Tzeentch skirmish cav just shoot at my Ungor frontline. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, Spirit Leech will be fine. Melkots will be fine, but I would have preferred... Traderkin now that I know what his build is, and yes, I should have brought Traderkin, but like I said, I needed that 50 gold. So I think there is some optimization I could do to keep Traderkin, because it's such a good spell versus this type of shenanigans. Okay. So both my archers are going to go shoot at the weird spawn for a bit. And we need to move everybody else up to just get them in range of things. I'm kind of watching for a pink fire, though pink fire is one of those spells that casts so quickly I honestly don't know what I'm expected to do about it. I'm going to throw a Melkots on these guys, because it's slow. And then I'm going to go into melee over here and see what happens. But weird spawn's taking a bit of a beating. I'm going to get Torox to go get active. Minos can go charge that. Centaurs did manage to catch my foes. And these throwing X's are going to go attack that. Oh, the weird spawn were pulled back. I was like, why are my archers going that far up? Okay, Torox is in. Brass body is popped. Centaurs do need to fall back, because that's 4 skirmish cav and chaos spawn versus just you. That's not going to work. Dive in onto that for just a second here. Archers and Centaurs are throwing axes. Kill that really tall guy. Spearman herd are going to go over there. They're all trying to get my throwing axes, so I'll fall back. Okay. So we got a decent amount of damage down onto Big Shrine guy. He didn't really love that. Torox continues to go absolutely nuts. My chariots need to fall back. I'm gonna get my Centaurs going around the back line. No. Torox continues to beat the shit out of Village. Spirit Lich Caster doesn't quite have another one in him yet. I swear we tried to get around the blob, but it looks like we're just going into the blob. Which is pretty mega dumb. Okay. So Final Trans is going off. Not much we can do about it. Trox is taking a lot of damage. Not much we can do about it. But we are getting really good damage onto that Tzeentch caster. So that's cool. I'm gonna Spirit Leech Village while his health is low, because his shields are also indicative of his health. I really want to finish off that guy. Okay. So Torox is up, and away. Spirit Leech caster, a little more time onto another shot onto Village. Okay. Somehow that fucking guy's still alive. Oh, Village shattered one of my archers. That's not nice. Okay, a Terror Out will keep my guy running away, which is proper. Weird Spawner almost dead. And another Spirit Leech should be able to kill Village outright. Centaur is taking a fight in the backfield. Village is routing. And our surround produced a whole bunch of people dying. But also I don't want to overcommit to it. I don't want to waste a Spirit Leech on a guy who's already having a bad day. Because we can get Torox to go deal with it. Alright, those Tzeentch skirmish cabs should go off the map. Lost a Centaur for him, though. Okay. Let's see if my Centaurs can get out of there. Mostly dodged it. Okay, that's cool. Unfortunately, we are lacking some of the resources to properly chase some of this shit down. I do need some of my Minos over here. Torox goes absolutely nuts. Go Torox, go! Go Torox, go! I don't know why these Minos are moving so slowly, but they really are. I don't know what I can use to kill those Knights of the Severed Claw, the Aspiring Champions RR. Okay, Chariots are going to chase those guys down. I don't know what the fuck is happening to my Minos, though. My Minotaurs are having the hardest goddamn time moving around, and it's kind of pissing me off. You come back. Where is this? Oh, that unit's way off my screen. Okay. That would explain some things. Okay. So Torox is back. And angrier than ever. Brass body as he tries to do some damage, but now he needs to run away. We have routed some of these guys. Chariot continues to chase these guys off. Torox needs to live. Live, Torox, live. I'm gonna Melkoth that skirmish cav to try and keep it routing, but also to damage it while its shields are down. As Torox and the boys do their stuff over here. You're back. Hello. Okay. So we're busy chasing down stuff. Torox wants to stay alive. Don't we all? Where are my centaurs? Oh, there they are. Hey. How you guys doing? Okay. I'm a little worried those guys are going to come back, so Chariots go deal with them while Torox deals with this. You guys continue running away. You guys come back. Skirmish a little bit. Skirmish a little bit. Okay, okay, okay. We're sweating. We're sweating. Oops. Honestly, the way they were moving around, I thought they had skirmish mode. Whoops. That's a fuck up. That's a fuck up we can't afford. Ladies and germs. You can't have those kind of fuck ups. Roar! Minos! Brrr! Minos, run away! Okay, Torox is charging another brass body. Minotaurs took a lot of damage in that charge. Fuck him up! Okay. Archers are still getting a little bit of damage onto those skirmish cav, which if we can take them out, that would be mega huge. Because then it's just kiting around this super slow infantry unit, which we can do. The only problem for me has been these skirmish cav existing. Are my Minotaurs seriously gonna break right now? You're gonna do me like that? 3 winds of magic left, so I have 1 spirit leech left in me. We do have chariots. Torox has shattered that. You've shattered that. Chaos Warriors in the distance don't look like they're coming back. So that's pretty whatever. I'm going to throw my Melkoth's caster into them, because one, both my casters are out of Winds of Magic anyway, and also Melkoth's is less good than Spirit Leech against something with that low models, I think. Torox is dipping in leadership the longer this game goes on, and I don't really know why, and I'm not a fan of it. Archer's turned in fire while he sacrifices his life for you. I'll throw my other caster into the pits if I have to. These guys are getting real low. Chariots are coming back. And that's army losses, baby! A hard-fought battle! Jesus Christ. Whew! Torox did fine. Torox did fine. Minos did well. I made some fuck-ups with them a little bit. Death and Melkoth's caster both got more than their value back, so that's fine. Throwing X's did well. Tuskarr Chariots did okay. They were, like, critical in my army, but they're not going to show a ton of value. And Ungor Raiders did great. Village struggled a bit. Final Transmutation caster got 1 big cast down. Weird Spawn did okay. Halberds plus the Severed Claw did great. Chaos Warriors also did fine. Skirmish Cav did pretty good. I should have saved Torox's brass body for Final Transmutation, but I just kind of... I acknowledged that Final Transmutation was there, and then I was like, I should use brass body on that. And then I hit start on the game, and as soon as I got into melee combat, I was like, brass body seems like a good idea. And as soon as it wore off, he Final Transmutation my ass, and it hurt a lot. So that's just me being stupid. All right, he went with Empire, Chaos Dwarves, Wood Elves, Band Dwarves. Okay. Oh! Oh! First time viewer, but I love your vids and YouTube. Keep it up, mate. Thanks, Ed Atkins. I'm running out of nails now. Not sure what's left on my fingers for another battle. That was a lot of fun. It was a good one. It was a good one. Could you use the Slaanesh ROR, the Princess of Perfection? Maybe. People wanted Norska, so I'll go Norska here. Norska ban Emp. Nah, I'll ban none. Norska's fine into all three, especially on a small map. So, we'll just let him play whatever he feels like. I don't give a fuck. Wintertooth. I would love to do multi-more in Total Warhammer, but I find it so hard to make save an army, like before the timer is on. Oh. Yeah, that could be tough. Some people like to make a generalist army, like here. While he does his picks, like this is a general Norscan army that will get you through most things. Throg. You can do Wolfric, it's fine. I'm just making like a generic army for me. Throg with Foe Seeker and Fight or Die. Those are both really good. You can do a Shaman Sorcerer of Fire with Burning Head and Flaming Sword of Ruin. Kindle Flame, nothing else. That's also fine. 4 Marauders. 2 Marauder Champions. 3 of these. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need 17 gold back. Get rid of you. Beast of Tashnar is actually quite good. I know that didn't reduce any money. I just realized Beast of Tashnar are quite good. Why do you cost such an awkward amount of money, my friend? Okay, you can do that. So boom. I mean, I made it instantaneously. Is this a perfect Norska build? No. But it's a good Norska build without knowing who you're going to fight on quick battles. So then you could just go like, save. Norska. And then if you get into a lobby and you're just like, I feel like playing Norska, I don't know who I'm playing against, but I don't have time to build a build, you can just hit that, and you'll generally be okay. If you're in our Discord, you can ask people about generic good builds, like Lizardmen. And again, you know, obviously, your mileage may vary, but like, in our Discord, people tell you, like, Mazdamudi's generally good, Net's pretty good, and take the heal on him. I guess you would take the Sunburst Standard, put him on Zlok. Banish Rune of Arctic Conduit. Okay, he's 3,000 gold. So you probably want like a front line of Skinks with 3 of those Jav ones. Feral Cold ones are very cost effective for their price. And then people have been having a lot of fun with Ripper Dactyls. So you'd want a Healing Rev Crystal. 2 of these. And then with 1,600 gold left, you could get the RR box scores. And that's like a generic Lizardman army that's fine. So. Anyway, people on our Discord can give you some generic... Fuck! I have to pick my flag again. They can give you some generic armies. And again, like, will you win a tournament taking the same army no matter what your opponent is? No. But if you're asking just about quick battles, having a well-put-together generic build is better than having a shitty attempt at a counter build. Lizardmen? I could go Lizardmen soon. Alright, he's going Chaos Dwarves versus Norska. Cool. This army lacks Blackguard. This army lacks nothing! Alright. Who's ready? Who's ready for the greatest shit you've ever seen in your entire life? But yeah, there's a player. His name is Black Knight on our Discord. I think he just goes by Black, but with QE. He is a top level tournament player. Not like the best, but he is top level. And his High Elves is like literally one build. He has played the same High Elf build forever. And he's actually a really good tournament player. So like there is precedent for like... You can just get really comfortable with one build and know how it's supposed to work, where your units are supposed to be, what your units can do. And you can do well that way. Like, would I recommend it? No, but there are people who do that. Okay, I can't just keep building generic builds. I need to stop and think for a second. What is my objective fighting Chaos Dwarves? Their frontline chaff sucks. So their heavy infantry can be a pain in the butt. Their cavalry can be strong. And their lord can be strong. So I need heavy infantry killing, which I don't have right now with this build. I can kill their cav. Well, I can kind of kill their cav. That cav's going to be a problem. But I have nothing for heavy infantry right now. So I think it's more important to deal with the heavy infantry. Yeah. This is better. I want my 0 gold spend. No! 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 Oh, there it is. 0 gold spend. Black in his Imric is no joke. A million Lothern Seaguard or something more elaborate. Double Frostworm. Yeah. Victor is mostly onto it. I can almost do Black Knight's build by heart. Imric on his dragon with pretty much full kit. A foot Lifecaster, I believe with only regrowth or regrowth and Earthblood. 2 Lyran Reavers, 2 Dragon Princes. I believe he still has 2 archers. 5 spearmen, and then if you have any money left, you get some Lothern Seaguard, but I think that's honestly it. But I know it's always Dragon Princes, Imric, Lifecaster, a couple Lyran Reavers to run down stuffy routes, but then Imric, the Dragon Princes, and the archers have to do a lot of work. The Spearman frontline's just there to hold. But yeah, he makes that work in a lot of things, but just because he's like really good at it. My only online battle wins were Total Warhammer 2 at 19 Slayers at charged. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright. We have a Marauder Chieftain on a Mammoth. I took this when Chaos Dwarves were first released, and it was pretty fun. It did pretty good, so we're just going to see how that goes. We have the Cold Void or Frostworm for some breath attacks onto elite infantry. We have 1 Famir Warrior with the anti-infantry armor-piercing armor sundering to help me with infantry in the late game. To deal with the enemy cavalry, not super confident in it, but we do have some Ice Wolves, Beasts of Tashnar paired with Skin Wolves, and I will try and offer them support with magic and breath attacks from my dragons. I'm now a little more worried about mobility beating me than elite infantry, because I do have a Mammoth, and I do have breath attacks for elite infantry, plus Famir. Other than that, we do have a bunch of Marauders, just because I'm running out of money. If you snipe out the caster early, you're probably going to win. It's easier said than done. Yeah, the foot high elf caster is, like, fucking impossible to kill. Oh, shit. Hang on, I got my control groups messed up. I always have my mage in my second slot, so I would have been very confused. In theory, the Marauder Chieftain on a Mammoth isn't a meme. It does have good armor piercing versus, like, Infernal Ironsworn and shit. But we'll see. Okay, Skirmish Cav, back up. Marauders can tank the Skirmish Cav fire. The rest of you don't have to. We do have a Skullcracker. We have some Infernal Ironsworn. Yeah, okay. So, Infernal Ironsworn, Goblin Laborers, and a Death Sorcerer of... Demon Smith Sorcerer of Metal. And we have Astrogoth. Okay, cool. I feel like this build is pretty well set up to deal with what we're looking at right now. So, Marauders will advance. They'll take the Skirmish Cav fire. We're going to fall our Mammoth back a little bit. And we'll just stall for a second until we can get in the melee fight. Okay. So we'll go take care of that Skullcracker, hopefully, with the Famir. Everybody else move up. Okay. So we're taking some pretty nasty shots from the blasting charges and stuff. It's not unexpected that the start of the game would go tough for us, but it is what it is. We'll now advance forward, and my Beasts of Tashnar and stuff are going to try and advance up here. Fight or die. Any reinforcements yet? Nope. Okay. Without his the other things. Wow, Infernal Ironsworn are wrecking my Skin Wolves, Jesus Christ. Astrogoth is outrunning my Mammoth Lord, which is not cool. That is not nice. But Frostworm's getting some decent shots down on you, boy. Okay, Skin Wolves are going to join in this fight. Marauders come over here. These Skin Wolves were supposed to be doing something else, but I guess they're not now. Alright, let's see how on top of his micro is if he dodges this breath attack. A little bit, but not a ton, so we might be able to get rid of his caster here. Famir got to come back and help me with the Skullcracker. He's trying to get some. More Marauders coming back. This Frostworm is really chasing him, but yeah, he's trying to land, which we aren't surprised about. But honestly, if he's landing into Skin Wolves, we just take that. How is this guy landing so slowly? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on with that guy, but he is not landing. Anyway, we've almost killed Astrogoth. How are our dogs doing? Okay, not great. But they have harassed these hobgoblins around most of the map. Okay. Skin Wolves and Famir having a bad time. I'm gonna dive onto this Demon Smith caster. Where are my dogs? Oh, they caught something that they probably didn't want to catch in hindsight. Okay, let's continue on trying to snipe him. All of my monstrous infantry are going to fall back from these Chaos Orbs. Turn around and breath attack this guy. Try and snipe him out once and for all. Holy shit, my guy can't leave. Alright, so we got him. I'm gonna go try to get Astrogoth. We'll snipe out both their casters in one fell swoop. Skirmish Cav being a pain in the balls. Okay, we tried to get some shots onto Astrogoth. It did not work, so let's get back into the sky. And we have ourselves a pretty close game. The Beasts of Tashnar somehow rallied. Don't really know how that happened, but okay. Like, I'll take it. Okay, let's go get the Skullcracker motherfucker. Let's continue diving onto Astrogoth. Charge attacks will hopefully set us free. Uh-oh. He's missing a lot of his charge attacks. I think there's a cascading fire cloak involved, but still. Up we go. Breath attack over here. Alright. Let's all try and hit this fucking Skullcracker. Take it down. Big shots, big shots. You continue to do your best. Frostworm, please snipe out that man. Nice big shot. Nice big shot again. Doing lots of good work, honestly. Another big shot, despite his super high melee defense. And he is 1 leadership. Holy shit, that Frostworm didn't miss a single thing. That was wild. That was completely fucking insane. Frostworm didn't miss a single goddamn hit. That is crazy. I cannot explain to you how insane that RNG was. You just had to be there. Alright. Big shots coming down. If we could snipe the Skullcracker, we could be okay. No, Frostworm. Come on, buddy. That was some hot horseshit, though, on that Frostworm charge attack. That was not okay. Come on, lads. Fuck up the Skullcracker. Big shots, big shots. I don't think we can kill all these Ironsworn, though. There's too many. This fucking Frostworm is insane! It doesn't give up nothing! Also, my caster is mega dead. Come on, Chieftain! Uh-oh. Hey, Bubs, what's up?
Hey, are you streaming?
Hell yeah.
Oh, really quick. My mom is gonna get a deep dish and then a non-deep dish pizza. So, because I told her that I didn't really want deep dish. What would you, I'm assuming you probably don't want deep dish either, so what would we like on that one?
I'm down for anything.
Okay. Do you mind, like, mushrooms?
Nah, go for it.
Okay. Just want to make sure that there wasn't anything that you, like, hated.
Do I mind mushrooms? Who do you think I am?
I don't know. Some people don't like mushrooms.
Yeah, but, like,
Okay.
we've been dating and are engaged, and we've been dating for, like, 4.5 years. You don't think I like mushrooms?
I can never remember what people like.
What about Stanley?
Well, you can like a mushroom but not want to eat a mushroom.
I'd eat Stanley.
Okay, I will let her know. I'll just pick a couple things and butter it up.
Shrimp says bugs.
Shrimp says bugs. Okay.
Bye, Bubba.
Bye.
Dude, that Frostworm was going wild. That was awesome. That was awesome. The Frostworm should not have hit Astrogoth all the times in a row. That was insane, but like I'll take it. If Gentle Red had lost that game, I would have been pissed for him that the Frostworm was able to kill Astrogoth because that was goddamn nuts. That was goddamn nuts. But yeah, the rest of it went fine. My Skin Wolves, I didn't use them very well. There was no like melee cav to deal with, and the skirmish cav did a lot better than I thought they would, so I kind of just chucked my Skin Wolves away. The Infernal Ironsworn were really, really hard to deal with. And yeah, I probably should have brought Fate Abuna instead of Soulfire, but still. It was wild, it was intense, I had a good time, so maybe not all is too bad. Infernal Ironsworn hard carried that game. Skullcracker also did quite well. Skirmish Cav did quite well. The Lord and Hero didn't do that great, and Goblaber's got run the fuck down. Grey Mountain Stables for the final game. That Frostworm's goated. Have an next opponent hubs? I do not. I've just been queuing into Vermin League Scroot. I haven't really been setting it up. Why is Astrogoth almost unbreakable? I don't know. I think Astrogot's in a fine spot right now, though. I haven't seen him be like broken OP in a long time, so I don't know. He was fine. In that game, I think my build was insufficient, and I think I played poorly. I don't really think any bullshit happened. Well, actually, the only bullshit thing I think happened was in my favor, and I still lost, so I didn't mind that game too much. He's going Empire. Ban Grand Cathay, Ogres, and Skaven. Empire. Empire. He did not ban Bretonnia, which I find interesting. He did not ban Bretonnia, but do we even feel like playing Bretonnia? That's the real question here. Still not trying to repeat factions. Still trying not to repeat factions. Diffs. We'll play some diffs. Is Slaanesh good versus gun faction like Empire? Mixed. They might be okay. I'm not the best Slaanesh player, though, so I don't really want to play them in a game 3 in a very close series, so I'll do my best to win. I'm playing Durfs. Warriors of Chaos? Nah, dude, Durfs.
You can't do that. You can't just play Durfs.
Watch me.
No, I'm a spy. How dare you play Durfs?
You don't play Dom? I do not. I don't play Dom. I personally don't enjoy it, but I do not begrudge anybody who does enjoy it. I just personally don't. And that's okay. You're allowed to like things you like, and you're allowed to not like things you don't like. Well, bringing Iron Drakes and Tollhammer torpedoes. Those could be okay. The Empire doesn't have a lot of great targets for them, though. Because of Snore wagons. Snuffleupagus wagons. Okay, 8. 12. You're supposed to join the boxes, not destroy the boxes, not join them. Life is frequently disappointing, my friend. Someday you will learn that. Where there are scumlords, you will find me. Scummier than the rest. Darker than your deepest hate. None can escape the scumlord potential of the Hammersboy. Hero Hammer, Hero Hammer, Hero Hammer. The real one versus Empire? What are you, insane? That's actually just not good versus Empire. All right, 0 gold spend. Let's go. All right, let's do it. It's the same Dwarven build I've been using versus Empire since Warhammer 2 pre-Thoric, though. This one has Thoric in it, but I just replaced the Lord. I used to use Grombrindle. An old Grombrindle costs about as much as Thoric does now, which says something. Grombrindle did not have a map-wide melee buff. Grombrindle did not have spells, and Grombrindle is a worse duelist than Thoric is. But otherwise, it's the same thing I've been using forever. Yeah, the Trollhammer Torpedoes and the Iron Drakes, they are actually good units. They're just very specific. The Trollhammer Torpedoes are good against monstrous infantry or big single entities, and the Iron Drake Flamethrower version is good versus lightly armored, low leadership infantry, which, like, that can do okay into the Empire. But every ranged unit I has does okay into the Empire because I'm not really scared of state troops at all. So I don't need them, and I've already used 12 out of 12 of my range slots with this build, so I didn't have any extra range slots to use them, but otherwise I would have. Generally, the idea of this build is the Empire doesn't like high armored, shielded shooting units, so I bring as many of those as I can, and that's that. So we have 3 Thunderers, 5 Quarrelers. I do also have a Ranger. I did my math right? Yep. I have a Ranger. I downgraded 1. I upgraded a Dwarf Warrior into a Ranger? Hold on. I gotta make sure I did my math right, because you're only allowed to have 12 ranged units. So that's 6, 9, 12. Yes, I forget how I got the Ranger, but I got the Ranger to get a 0 gold build. Then we have some blasting charges. Dwarf Warriors. Where are the rest of you? 2 Dwarf Warriors. I don't know where I need these Dwarf Warriors. I'll put them here. Fuck it. Then I have 2 Slayers, Thoric Ironbrow. The main point is just, like, walk at them, force the Empire to deal with your stats, and outstat them. And they're probably going to try and kite you, probably, which, if you have, you know, 9 archer/handgun units, you should be able to shoot at them every time they come in for a volley. And if they have something that outranges you, like artillery, I mean, okay, you're walking at them, so you should be okay. They'll just walk into range of the artillery and deal with it. So, I don't know. I like it. It's generally good. When I've lost, I've just played poorly. So. How many Hellstorms did your gentle friend bring? I don't know. But we're also pretty spaced out. I guess, like, yeah, some of this build is a little too close together. The Hellstorm might get some deck double value. But otherwise, you can just walk up to it, accept the damage, and walk into range. And start shooting to shut it down. Okay, I don't see one. Alright, so let's advance. While I take a look. Empire Knights, Swordsmen, Great Swords, Handgunners, Great Sword, Swordsmen. So both of us took the same build versus each other, but the Dwarves just do it better, in my opinion. Now, he has 4 Cav that I don't have, sure. But other than that, it's just like front lines and ranged units, which I should be able to win. One question, is there a setting I can change so I can zoom out as much as you do now for bot deployment in battles? Does anybody in chat... Any of the mods in chat, can you link him that Party Elite video on how to do that? Does anybody here know how to do that? Because that's where I got it, but I'm obviously doing this right now. Okay. So let's give everybody some orders to go do stuff. Archers are going to shoot at handgunners. These guys are going to shoot at them. I have Slayers ready to deal with everybody else. And there is a Marcus Wolfheart. Neat. I'm going to pop the Rune of Doom. Give everybody some big old bufferinis. You guys didn't get a throw off. Did I not order you to do that? Okay, well, these guys are going to turn and offer you a little bit of support. But overall, things are going about how we wanted it to. Empire Knights are charging into our guys, which is fine, because most of my ranged units are so heavily armored that it's really not a big deal. The main thing I have to worry about is letting Great Swords back here, which is a pain in the ass. Okay, Miners of Blast and Charges should be able to clear out those Swordsmen, and then when those Swordsmen are cleared out, the Miners of Blast and Charges that are next to them can turn around and deal with this. Thoric gave us all some melee buffs, which we are using to great effect. Dragonback Slayers force the Cav into a really bad position, because either they deal with me, in melee, which they don't want to do, or they get shot by Thunderers as they run away. So that's a bad time for them. Okay, Thoric and the lads gonna have to go deal with some swordsmen. These blasting charges, I swear I've given them orders before. They're being kind of obstinate. Let's see if we can get one blasting charge shot off before they get routed. He's doing a really good job of shutting down my back line. Like, his cav aren't really staying in one place, which is good. I don't want to see that right now. Fuck you. Great swords have moved up into my Thunderers, which is real bad. I'll try and deal with it. Okay, everybody in here is just getting a melee buff flat out. And we need to separate a little bit more. Otherwise, Dwarfers are doing okay. Thunderers continue to just make this a little annoying for him. Okay, so we have these Empire Knights we need to kill. I almost have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin back up. That would be really cool in this area as Slayers continue to do their best. These Quarrelers are just going to have to hold those great swords for a moment for me. Quarrelers continue to do some stuff. Thunderers continue to do some stuff. Master of Runecraft, indeed. This is getting a little spooky, though. And by a little spooky, I mean actually pretty fucking bad. Thoric is currently getting shot, so we'll move Slayers to go act like Cav, and they're just going to run down that back line since no one's there to defend them. But, yeah. My opponent's just microing his Cav really well. Just a pain in the ass for me. Okay, pop this. Alright, so my Slayers are gonna go run down some handgunners. We are slowly attritioning down the back line here. Okay. What are these? Dwarf warriors? Okay. Don't really know how they ended up there. Don't really care. Okay. You guys are having troubles. You guys are having troubles. Let these dwarf warriors and miners peel for you a little bit. Archers are firing in, but we need those archers to also focus down this cav. Thunders are also going to need to focus down this cav. Slayers have routed those guys. We're falling behind on the balance of power, which is a bit tricky, isn't it? I can't reach those guys. Holy crap, those Empire Knights are holding on for dear life. I'm gonna give this buff right here just because I need Thoric to move a little faster. These Empire Knights are also holding on for dear life. What the hell? Okay, so we have some blasting charges trying to join back into the fun. Slayers have caught some handgunners. Dragonback Slayers are going to try and force path you through all this stuff. These Slayers have also caught some silver bullets. Almost killed them off. Almost is a pretty key word in that sentence. And yeah, these Empire Knights, man, they're more unbreakable than dwarves. Okay, can't do anything about that. Slayers are back. Look at these unbreakable ass Empire Knights. Killing it for the Emperor. Okay, trying to shut down the last of these handgunners. Quarrelers attempt to reform lines. You got Thunderers back? Where? How? Okay, try and shoot those. Damn it. Those Empire Knights got to me anyway. Okay. I'd like you to get into range, please. Bap. You guys gonna shoot at them or what? Yes. Did they break? No. Good God. Nothing breaks. All right, we got all the handgunners. Okay, Marcus Wolfheart can kite me. Wolfheart can kite me. He has plenty of ammo. Dragonback Slayers continue to chase down that handgunner. Go get him! Okay, we'll see how Thoric does versus Marcus Wolfheart for a bit. But without any handgunners, Thoric could probably kill this entire army in melee. The main problem is just Marcus Wolfheart having ammunition. Is a bit of a problem. Pew pew. Yeah. We're donezo. I just want these Thunderers to rout the Empire Knights, then I'll FF. I don't know why I want to do that, but I do, because I'm just getting sniped, yeah. We got army lost. Those Empire Knights did the work of the gods. Dun, dun, dun. It was a GG. Mizarri is one short for this battle. Yeah. Slayers did great. Thunderers did fine. Quarrelers did fine. Rangers did fine. Everything largely did fine. Marcus got less than 500 value. Greatswords did very well. Oh, did they get buffs? I honestly forgot. I think Greatswords got buffs. Last patch. That would change things. Greatswords, 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 greatswords. 14 bonus versus infantry. Yeah, it's not that insane, but still. Yeah, they performed really well. Grieven, I saw that. Okay. Boy. That was a good series. GG's well played to the gentlest of rats. I think we're all 3 games close. I'm trying to think. The Chaos Dwarf game was pretty close. Like, he had it in the bag, because I couldn't kill those Ironsworn, but it came down to the wire. First game, the Tzeentch game was super close. And then the last game was pretty close. Because I legitimately think that if Marcus Wolfheart, if he just didn't exist, Thoric had a decent shot of killing all those greatswords on his own. But like a half ammo, full health Marcus Wolfhard was just too much to deal with. Yeah, that was good games. It was good fucking games, dude. I can also tell that like a couple breaks from the game have been good for me. Because I'm not in an irate frenzy after losing, which is new. When I play Empire, my eyes are out. I don't understand. Alright, Dr. Nerd's on his way. Hazel's sad. I gotta send a text to someone. Before I forget, my brother's messaging me, and I honestly forgot I have to do that. Marsha. Alright, sent it off. It's gone. The Gentle Rats here. GG Well Played was a super fun series. Yeah, if you're a cheating bastard. I have been sitting here all best of 3, just flaming the shit out of you for the injustices you have placed upon me. Stream can attest. I have been unrelentingly toxic towards you. Alright, Dr. Nerd is coming. Pick Warriors of Chaos, Vampire Coast, and Skaven. Ban Grand Cathay. Map is Prague. Oh boy. Is there anything people have asked for yet that we haven't played? People are asking for Wood Elves. I might give Wood Elves another shot. The last time I played them hurt my body so badly, I don't know if I want to play them. High Elves was in my list. I'll do High Elves. High Elves, ban Skaven. Oh god, do I want to fight the Warriors of Chaos? Sure. High Elves, ban Skaven. Pineapple and Deep Dish would be totally vile. Yeah. Backstabbing like a true Wood Elves, Lizardmen. Okay, so Wood Elves and Lizardmen are what people want. I'm doing High Elves versus Warriors of Chaos, apparently. And then in my pick 3, I'll do Wood Elves, Lizardmen. God, I don't want to play Dark Elves or Vampire Counts. I'll think on that one. But Wood Elves and Lizardmen will be in my pick 3. He has gone Warriors of Chaos. Jack Norman is a better High Elf player than I am, and ever will be. He says it's good for High Elves now. Oh, I think it is good for High Elves now, but I don't think you understand why. I'm tempted to go Alethanar because I'm reading his book right now, and I'm loving that book. But I also kind of want to go Eltharion because I saw someone do well with it on a quick battle, and I just really want to do it. I know he's bad. I just kind of want to, and I'm okay with accepting my fate. All right, Eltharion has 2, though I'm pretty sure Dagroth was trying to do a bit. Princess is actually good. Princess is pretty good. All right, Eltharion's getting tons of votes, boys. Let's go. Okay, I have that. What else do I even need? If I get that, how can I afford it? Leith was good here in Warhammer 2. We don't speak of the dark days of Warhammer 2. Alright, this is a straightforward build. Where's Yvresse? I'll take the Yvresse flag because I'm playing as Yvresse. Princess Bride is a good movie. It is factual. There's Yvresse. This is not what I was leaving to dislike. They'll be in my next pick 3. You still play Warhammer 2? As a mostly PvP channel, I cannot play Warhammer 2. I also do like a lot of the changes Warhammer 3 made overall. I think the UI, once I got used to Warhammer 3 UI, it's really hard to go back to Warhammer 2. And I think the campaign did have some serious quality of life changes. While there's still a lot of fucking work to do, I think Warhammer 3 had some good quality of life changes. The weird part to me is how shitty the AI is in Warhammer 3 compared to 2, because I feel like in 2 they were actually harder to beat. 3 is super easy for some reason. But I have a hard time going back to 2, because diplomacy was much worse in 2. And the map's smaller. And I like the factions. Sisters might be nice. Maybe. If I didn't take a lord that was worth 2,800 fucking gold, maybe I could afford Sisters of Avalorn. But yeah, Warhammer 2's campaign is really, really good. I would go back and play it if I was serious about playing more campaign. Right now I'm playing a Warhammer 3 campaign with Tyrion. And by playing, I mean I play it once a week during a meeting. But I'm enjoying that a lot after reading the High Elf books. I'm reading the Sundering right now. I'm in the middle of Alith Anar's story. And now that I actually know what each of the kingdoms is, it is pretty funny to just like play it and care about the kingdoms. And I'm role-playing a little bit with myself, like where you start in Lothern, right? So I have Tyrion in Lothern, and I can get Lothern Sea Guard, Spearmen, Archers, and that's about it. I refuse... Oh, and Silverhelms. I refuse to get Illyrian Reavers unless I go fight and take Illyrian. I refuse to get Dragon Princes or Dragons unless I get Calidor. I refuse to get Silverin Guard unless I go take Yvresse. So I'm playing it that way, and it's definitely just like putting a limit on myself for fun, but I am having a lot of fun with it, where like there's actually a reason for me to give a shit. If like Illyrian's getting its ass kicked, I'm like, no. I need cheap 550 gold cavalry, please. So then I'll like rush up there and try and save it. And then I did end up taking Calidor because Noctilus knocked it over, so I had to go take it. But Krace was under attack from Slaanesh, so I had to pick between Dragon Princes and Dragons in the future, or White Lions and War Lions of Krace in the much nearer future. And both the proximity of Calidor to me, because like Krace is all the way across Ulthuan from me and I couldn't get to it, and the late game possibilities, I ended up going and saving Calidor. But I don't know. I'm enjoying the campaign a lot when I put those limitations on myself. The fact that you could just sit in Lothern, get a tier 5 settlement, get every special unit without saving anybody else, I mean, it's viable. It just made the campaign a lot less enjoyable for me, so I didn't do it, but some people could do that. Alith Anar's lore is pretty cool. His lore is really cool. I enjoy him very much. I am enjoying actually a lot of the High Elf characters, including Malekith back when he was a High Elf, because they're just like, they're very believable characters in their own way. For being High Elves in a fantasy setting, they're believable. And that's actually surprising, because so far, like, a lot of... What am I dealing with? Chosen. Oh, fuck. Okay, triple Chosen, a bunch of Marauders, Archaon. This is a mistake for my opponent. He doesn't know I have Tempest. So I'm gonna fight him, slow him, and hit him with a bunch of arrows. And I should get pretty good value from my archers here. So, whoops. Anyway. While we do that... Is he trying to land or not? It's sometimes hard to tell. But for now, Eltharian's just getting a ton of value onto these Tzeentch guys. Alright. Back to what we're doing. Oh. Alright, his skirmish cav is here. I will counter fire. I have War Lions for the Chosen. I'm so close to getting these guys. I don't know if I want to bail out of this fight just yet. I'm not sure. Alright. These guys have opted in. I am microing really, really fucking poorly. My god. You guys can terror out. You just are opting not to, which is pissing me off. What do you have for spells? Spirit Leech and Searing Doom? Okay. So I'm going to spread my Swordmasters out. They're going to go fight, like, other stuff. Because my War Lions will run up here and help deal with this. Lava and Seaguard are going to have to hold, Lyran Reavers and stuff. Things are going well for us. How much are you? 10 winds of magic? I will save 1 wind of magic to just Tempest this guys and be done with it. Okay. Tempest. Okay. Lions don't go too far. Lyran Reavers can run after that. They're fine. Lyran Reavers can run after this. You guys come here. Swordmasters. Fight whoever you have to, I guess. Yeah, you can fight Chosen. There you go. Alright. So we got our archers back. War Lions are doing their best. We finally terror outed the fucking Knights of the Everlasting Bitch. And we have some more Lions to get back into the fray. Do I really have to chase you? I can't afford to. Sorry. Later daters. They already came back. You fucks. Whatever. Marauder horsemen with throwing axes? I don't know if horsemen will come back. Alright. How are we doing? Pretty okay. Swordmasters are just sitting here, fighting their hearts out, doing their best. Let's focus fire Archaon a little bit. You fucks! Look at these Knights of Tzeentch. Alright. Run down the Marauders. God damn it. Absolute bastards. Okay, Archaon's taking a bit of damage. We have routed most things, except for these Chosen. Eltharion got rid of these guys. Okay. So, he has Slayer of Kings up. I don't really want to fight him with Slayer of Kings up. I will go fight Chosen. I will do that. I'll do the shit out of that. We do have an Illyrian Reaver sleepy, because he chased something off the map, which is fine. Archers continue to beat up our poor friend Archie. Tor Yvrest shall never fall. As I draweth, Tor Yvrest shall never fall. Alright, Slayer of Kings should be ward off. Armor of Morkar's up, you bitch! Once it wears off, there it is. I'm gonna go kick his ass. Swordmasters are still in here doing the work of the gods, by the way. I would like to point out that they are still vibing and surviving. Alright, something terror-outed Chosen, and I will take that, but I still think it is dumb as hell. Archaon's getting worked on by Eltharion, the big biscuit. Fang Sword wears off in 5 seconds, so I am going to opt out. I can back off, heal up, no real issues here whatsoever. Swordmasters continue to be goddamn G's. You guys can chase these Marauders. You can chase these Chosen. Well, the Lions can chase the Chosen. We don't need to chase the Chosen. Ow. That hurt. Eltharion's back up in the sky. Let's throw an Apotheosis on him and get it back in there! Kick Archaon's ass! Yeah, we're chilling. Are those Chosen still? Yeah, they're still Chosen. Alright, GG. GG. Eltharion honestly didn't feel that bad. He felt fine. Like, my opponent made some mistakes. I'm not going to pretend he didn't. But, I mean, I could see Eltharion being a viable lord if they took, like, 500 off of his cost. Swordmasters of Hoth did great. I unironically like them. I know Fate of Buna could be coming for them, but I took that risk. But if he doesn't have Fate of Buna, which he didn't, then Swordmasters can actually get some value out, and they're pretty good melee combatants. Archaon did fine. The Knights of Immolation got 1400 value almost entirely off trying to kill Eltharion. Chosen did okay. Marauder Horsemen throwing axes. Some mistakes were made with him. They just got into combat with the Lyran Reavers and stuff. But yeah, it was a close game. Did you take a Swordmaster because Eltharion is becoming one in lore? I didn't know that. Yeah, if you took... Because he's 2,800 with 2 spells, the Fang Sword, his mount, and then Mistwalker's Barrage. Honestly, Mistwalker's Barrage was okay, but I'll probably cut it. That's 200 off of him. Then he's 2,600. With only a 5,000 HP pool on Stormwing, I think he should probably be more like 2,300 or something. Or just give him more health. But yeah, I don't know. He's a little too spendy. I don't think his, like, in-game performance is that bad. I just think for his price point, he's not good. Anyway, it was a pretty good game. People wanted Lizardmen, Wood Elves, and Dark Elves. You fucks. Ban Ogre Kingdoms. Lizardmen, Wood Elves, and Dark Elves. He becomes a blind Jedi? Fuck yeah. That actually sounds kind of awesome. Not gonna lie. I tried to ban Ogre Kingdoms. My opponent said he didn't have them, and I said, I ban Ogre Kingdoms again. You can't trick me. You can't trick me. All right. He went High Elves, ban Dark Elves. So he's Lizardmen or Wood Elves. I'll go Lizardmen. I'll go Lizards. Chat wanted either one, so I'm satisfying somebody with this. And last time I played Wood Elves, they made me so angry I didn't want to play them anymore. It made me sad. Not that I won't play Lizardmen. Wood Elves, I'll try to play them next game, but when I have a choice between the two, I'll go Lizards. Not Wood Elves? Nah. Bring Gorok? Gorok had his time in the sun on stream, and it was not a good time in the sun. He got fucking bodied. He got worked. Does anybody remember that? When Phoenix King took him, and he dueled Tyrion and got 2 hits in the entire duel and died? That was cursed. Lizards have so many build options. I got a good one. I like a lot. Yeah, Gorok got slapped. Alright, what am I worried about? That'll deal with flying units. That seems fine. Ah! My opponent's running up. Ah! I don't like it. Tell him to stop. Sure. What was Gorok's Lizardman to High Elves? Yes. What was Gorok supposed to be good for? He's kind of supposed to be the Lizardman's Sigvald. But Sigvald's a better fighter, cheaper, and has his own healing. He doesn't need healing from alternate sources. Alright. This is my... I think this is actually my try-hard build. And he has better leadership than Gorok. Yeah. Quick, tell him you unban ogres. Hey, meow meow. It's been a bit. How you doing? How you doing? How would you use the Prophet of Sotek? I would not use the Prophet of Sotek. Tehenna is way overpriced for what he does, and his spells aren't very good for the Lizardmen, unfortunately. Alright, we do have Kroxigors. After their buffs, I fell in love with Kroxigors. I am the only one. No one else loves Kroxigors for some reason, but I do love them. I think they're great. Are there better ways to play Lizardmen? Probably. But I don't feel like it, because I just want to play with Kroxigors. That's all I want to do. I've always loved Kroxigors. I think they're cool, but they're bad. But now they're not bad, because they got buffs, so we have Kroxigors. And I love them. We have the Sacred Cohort of Huatl to actually do good stuff, the RR Boxigors, but then we have basic Kroxigors, because they're so good. And with this, I love this color scheme, because it gives a purple stripes, and they look badass as fuck! Ugh! So good! Anyway. To keep my Kroxigors alive, I do have a Rev Crystal and Mazdamundi's Apotheosis, but to clear out infinite amounts of shitty High Elves, I do have Ruination of Cities and Banishment from him, so that'll help clear out their archer lines a little bit. I also brought a net, because I don't have a ton to deal with cavalry or a flying monster, so my net is just like, if your cavalry ever get engaged and my Kroxigors are lumbering over towards you, hopefully the net will be able to keep you in place. We do have the RR Ripperdactyl Riders just for some armor-piercing cavalry, sort of. But I didn't have enough money for horned ones. Like, I literally just had enough money for these guys and not horned ones. So I went with these guys. What buffs the alligator units get? Overall melee stat buffs, melee attack and melee defense. But yes, they did just get a ton of help overall. Let's do this. Yeah! What do we have? A Star Dragon, Alarielle, Phoenix Guard, Archers, the Everqueen's Court Guard, ROR, Sisters of Avalorn, 2 Silver Helms, a front line of Spearmen. Hoi, hoi, hoi. I see you are not prepared for Kroxigors. Okay, let's give my Skinks attack orders. I don't want to give anything else attack orders just yet because I don't want my faster units to get ahead of my Skinks, but I will get my Skinks moving. Alright, my opponent is trying to retreat. Trying to escape from our wrath, from our judgment. But we will not be stopped. Skinks, fuck up this Star Dragon. You get in there. Croxagores, get in there. Arwar Croxagores, get in there. Feral Cold Ones, go straight up the middle. Other Cold Ones, go in there. Croxagores, go right here. Feral Cold Ones, go right here. Slan, buddy. Try and net them. You're very far away. Good luck with that. Arwar Ripper is gonna walk up on him. Okay, that hurt a lot. Let's heal him. We'll double heal him. That's a breath attack. That hurt a lot. Owie. Okay. Mazda, net that Star Dragon in place. I couldn't quite get over to the Silver Helms, but it looks like they don't need me. They're doing just fine on their own. Unleash absolute chaos back there. I'm sorry, Feral Cold Ones, but you're dying for the cause. It was so good. That was Phoenix Guard. Phoenix Guard in the Everscreen's Court Guard, man. That's how good that was for us. We're bodying some fools, and now the Sacred Crossagores are gonna go back there and kick some ass. Clawstone Hunters, keep tracking down the Star Dragon. Go, 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 go. All right, we continue to push forwards because we're the best around. My Sacred Crossagores are fighting random Phoenix Guard. That's bad, but I really wanna shut down archers, so I got lazy and allowed a unit to fight a losing matchup. They will now run away because I fucked up. Gonna be just fine as Croxagores continue to fight into the night. Never surrender, little Croxagores. Oh fuck, the archers are doing a lot more damage than I would have thought they would do. Run away, little Croxagores. Run! Run! Rear charge over here! Fuck you, Star Dragon! Get off the field! Croxagores! Yeah! No, don't heal yourself! Fuck! Misclick, you bitch! God damn it. Okay, Jab Skinks don't need to be there. I was trying to figure out someone who didn't need to be there. Heal the Sacred Boxagores! Since Mazdamundi was derelict in his duty! Haha, duty. Okay, these guys have finished what they were doing. We do need to keep chasing down things. Croxagores continue to fight Spearmen. Are these Silver Guard or Spearmen? Okay, they're just Spearmen, but they're taking a long time to die. Clawstone Hunters will rejoin the fight. We are getting closer and closer to a ruination of cities. Did you heal my Croxagores? You did. Great. Great. Silver Helms try and rejoin the fight. It's too late for you, my friends, but this apotheosis will not miss the Sacred Croxagores. Alright. I will rear charge these guys. But in the future, I should probably just go for the Sisters of Avalorn, but we're gonna get greedy and do this. And it's definitely gonna arc perfectly into those Sisters of Avalorn and just kill them. Super easy. You fuck! You bitch! Damn it! You've betrayed me again! Croxagores! Hold! Okay, army losses will save us from our transgressions. Gotta love Croxagores. They're so cool. I still don't know if they're very good, but they're cool. I just noticed no Chameleon Skinks. I am not a very good skirmish gamer. I don't know if you've noticed that about me, but I'm pretty bad with skirmish things. Croxagore sound needs to happen. What did I do? Alright. Mazdamundi, even not on his giant dinosaur, 2,600 value because of the whoosh whoosh spells he has. Croxagores all did fantastically. Paid for themselves 3 times over. Look at this one. 600 damage value? It only cost me 200. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at it. 900 damage value? It only cost me 300. Look at this one. The ROR, 1,200 value? It only cost me 400. These units are so good at their price point. Regular Croxagores cost 200 or 300 gold, depending on how much you feel like paying for them. And the ROR only costs 400. That is less than a Skaven Slave. These are facts. These are statistics. Get good at accounting, kids, and you will win video games. Ripperdactyls. I netted the Star Dragon. They just ripped it apart, so that was great. Feral Coldens didn't do too much. I kind of yielded them into some spears. Skinks did fine. I don't believe you. Shush. Alarielle tried her best to do things. Star Dragon also got completely cucked. Everqueen's Courtguard did well. Phoenix Guard got murdered by spells. Silver Helms and Spearmen tried to hold the front line. And honestly, Spearmen held for a really long time. And Archers got shut down. See, look, would I lie to you? Look at the price of those Croxagores. It's what I said it was. See, behind the blocker, you can see that it's 200 gold per Croxagore. They're like less than a Skaven slave. Whenever you're in trouble, do the George Bush laugh. Whenever you're caught in a lie, just do the George Bush laugh. No, I'm just happy about my Croxagores. That's it. All right, this will be the last one for the day. Then I gotta get going. We got Captain Rumschmuck. I'll invite him. So there's 2 to 3 games left. All right, for factions people wanted us to play, we have Wood Elves, we have Dark Elves, and we have Vampire Counts. If you want anything else, you gotta shout it out soon, because this is our last best of 3. I can't guarantee I'll get to it, but I'm only considering factions people have asked me to play. Now we're expecting a Croxagore wrap. You should get on that. Hell yeah, dude. Last best of 3 for the day. Who have we played? We played Dr. Nerd, we won. We played the Gentle Rat, we lost. We played World Beater, we won. We played more, we lost. So this is the decider whether or not we won more or lost more during the stream. All right. What's the map? Troll Run. Okay. I will be trying to pick Wood Elves because Ronan, if he's even still here, has been waiting very patiently. So I will try to pick Wood Elves unless he bans it from my pick 3. But anything else you want, do shout it out. Wood Elves. Kislev. Warriors of Chaos. Okay, I'd rather play those than Dark Elves. And Vampire Counts. So I have Wood Elves, Warriors of Chaos, Kislev, ban Ogres. But unless he bans Wood Elves, I'll be playing Wood Elves. What up, Patrick Booter? Yes, it has been running for 3 hours, but there's always a rewind button or there's future live streams. Ronan, we're playing Wood Elves for you, buddy. I did actually ask Captain Rome. I was like, chat wants me to play Wood Elves. Please don't ban them. Ooh, woo. All right, he said he's not going to ban Wood Elves. Let's go. I will say, I'm going to sweat a little bit with these Wood Elves because last time I played them, I played a little loose and I got my ass handed to me super hard and that felt bad. So I kind of want to do the Wood Elves justice and play better. All right, Wood Elves versus Dark Elves is what he went with. Is there a way to get in on this? What's happening at the moment? I am just playing on my Discord ladder. Anybody who matches into me. In the future, if you want to, we can do that for sure. Also, we've been doing a lot of new player tournaments recently, but we haven't been doing... I used to do this thing where it was like kind of King of the Hill, but it was only new players, and I would spectate your games and like comment on your builds and stuff, and if you wanted the advice, cool. If you're just having fun, that's also cool. We could do that again if people wanted. I just kind of stopped because people stopped being interested in it. Alright. So we gotta kick some serious ass. Okay. Oh my god. We're gonna play it 3 games in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know what that's about. I guess they don't like me playing it 3 games in a row. We're playing it 3 games in a row. Hell yeah, we are.
You're playing what 3 games in a row? I don't know what's happening. I don't like you, human boy.
Hi, Magic Caster. 3 games in a row. I just held up a 2. 3 games in a row. Apotheosis and Tempest. Hell yeah. Eltharion, Mazdamundi, and now generic Spellweaver of High. When's the next EU player tournament? Next week. I switch off every week. So this week's NA, next week's EU. Next week's, the week after that, NA, EU, NA, EU. Yeah, Sam Goodwin. Yeah, I remember that. I picked Orion, and I just got my shit rolled. Like, there wasn't a lot of ifs, ands, or buts about it. I got my cheeks clapped. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens, but there will be vengeance. Sometimes the cheeks get clapped, sometimes you clap them cheeks. This is looking like a good build. I like it. I'm liking this build. This is gonna be good. Well, I would like to bring the combined races of Lizardmen, so Skinkosaurus, Crocosaurus. What build would you recommend for this? Honestly, that's pretty doable into like Empire. Empire you could do okay, though I guess Huntsman would be a bit of a pain in the ass for your Crocosaurus specifically. You could do it into High Elves. Saurus are okay into High Elves. Yeah, Jabs throwing Skinks, a front line of Saurus, a couple Crocosaurs to get through their Spearman front line, and then like a Life Salon for some healing. I know that's not a very sexy answer, like, oh, Life Salon, very cool, very interesting, but like, if the rest of your build's gonna be interesting, then you need some power somewhere, and healing is really strong, especially for your Crocosaurs. Like, you saw Mazdamundi and the Rev Crystal keep the Sacred Boxagor ROR alive through Phoenix Guard and arrows. So like, if you take cool units, as much as I hate the healing meta, if you take cool units, you do need some healing, otherwise what are you doing? Okay, Cometrian? I'm gonna go with that one. I don't understand your name right. Cometrian? Alright, Spellweaver of High. I put her on a Unicorn. That is a mount that these guys have. Similar to the Fey Enchantress, it gives her 40% spell resist, which I'm mostly worried about Soul Stealer Snipe. Then I brought Apotheosis to heal her up in case of a Soul Stealer Snipe. And I brought Tempest because Knighthood is a really good High Elf player. And he memes a bit on ladder, but he did show me that spam casting Tempest can really wear down flyers. And as everyone knows who's seen a Dark Elf replay, most of your battle is wearing down the Flying Lord, because they're going to heal cap. You just know it, but you do have to wear them down. So Tempest is still pretty good at that. I did bring 2 archers because I had the money, and Wood Elf archers are still pretty solid, but honestly, I just had the money. So the main part of my build is 2 Great Stag Knights, nice armor-piercing charge cav. As long as I don't let them get charged, if I do the charging, they will be fine. I have 2 Glade Riders with spears to hunt down enemy archers or keep enemy Dark Riders occupied, things like that. I do have 5 Dryads. They're a solid front line. Eternal Guard with spears are better at holding than killing, and that would be fine, but I only have 2 archers to defend, so I don't really want a front line that holds. I want a front line that does some damage. I have triple War Dancers to do the actual killing, and killing they shall do. And that's really it. I'm not sure if this is the best build because I'm a pretty bad Wood Elf player, but like, it's something. I have my reasons for everything I bought, even if they're the wrong reasons, so there you go. I will tell you why I brought stuff. I can't tell you if it is the correct decision, but generally, should be fine. Sound good? You love the Stag Knight's charge? It's super cool. Now, if I can not do the classic human boy and fuck up my Cav and let them get caught and die, yeah, they'll do great. But there's a reason it's called the classic human boy. Though I will say I've gotten better with Cav over the years than I used to be. I'm still not great at it, but better. Okay, so it's a Darkcaster on her dragon, as we suspected. There's a whole bunch of Harpies, Witch Elves, Blackheart Corsairs, Dark Riders. I have a significant Cav advantage, which is lit. All right, so we're gonna go over here. And these guys are gonna go over here. And we're gonna look for a fight. Oh boy. So we can take their backfield pretty much uncontested. I mean, one Dark Rider and some Harpies is not enough to stop us from doing what we want to do. Meanwhile, my archers are going to try and punish these Witch Elves. We will have Dryads go do things. I don't love how close to the white line we're getting over there, so I'm going to back off for a second. War Dancers, let's go get aggro. Where are these guys? Sitting around doing nothing? That sounds like classic hummus. Alright, let's start taxing her as we said we would. Okay. So War Dancers doing their best. We have gotten our flank set up. So now I need to actually do something with this setup, which is proving to be a bit of a problem. Nice Soul Stealer onto my Stag Knights. It's already going to hit, so I'm not even going to bother dodging. As these Glade Riders are having a tougher time than I would have assumed. Alright, so we successfully actually managed to do our charge on one flank. The other flank, we really did not play it very well, and I acknowledge that, and I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Alright, great Stag Knights. Go this way, this way, this way. I didn't realize a dragon was trying to land on me. So with the dragon landing on me part, I don't want to get rampaged by those Witch Elves and die. Alright, so we're going to go over here. She's back up in the sky, so let's hit her again. A lot of stuff's having a bad time. We have some Glade Riders who have rallied in the backfield. Let's just get them out of here for the moment. Dark Riders are slamming into my guys, but that's kind of okay as long as there's no crazy breath attack coming in, which doesn't look like there is so far. We are getting these guys to rout. Where are my Stag Knights? There we go. Big breath attack. Thankfully, it just hit some War Dancers, which I know sounds weird to say just some War Dancers, but just some War Dancers. Blade Riders take the charge. The rest of you fuck off. That's going okay. Did you guys get to safety? I have a bad habit of forgetting that you exist. War Dancers continue to do battle. Yeah, turn on your melee defense. It's fine. Soul Stealer missed my great Stag Knights, it looks like. Run. Oh, shit. Other great Stag Knights got caught in those fucking Witch Elves. Okay. I continue to tax you. Boy. Blade Rider is doing their best. Another Tempest to be a pain in the ass. Did that rampage wear off yet? No, it's still rampaging me. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try and bail out those guys. Because with healing, they could have a good long life ahead of them. War Dancers are now rampage. Blackheart Corsairs are fighting back over here. A big rear charge in from these Stag Knights does a good amount of damage to those Witch Elves, but not quite enough. Let's all turn on these harpies. These great stag knights might get away and might heal up. Back you go. Okay, Soul Stealer missed. Charge over here. Well, Soul Stealer didn't miss, just depends on your definition of miss. I'm gonna apotheosis these guys now with some of my Winds of Magic. Great Stag Knights still managed to get fucking rampaged by those goddamn wood elves. Witch elves. I'm the goddamn wood elves. For once, I'm the problem. Okay. Dryads, come with me. You guys get another charge over here. Stupid fucking witch elves, let me go! Die! 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 Alright, big route there, coming in from the Spooky Dragon Lady. Oh, if I could get a Tempest on all 3 of those units, that would be hype. It works even while they're on the ground. There, that'll do a bit of damage. Holy shit, the Witch Elves finally gave up. Okay. So, we have Glade Riders, Dryads, War Dancers, all this stuff. Coming back, coming back. You guys need to charge over there. We'll hit these Harpies in the face. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay. So we're going to get some charges in on these unbraced guys while I will do a little bit of healing. I'm going to heal the guys that have way more models. Honestly, it might just be more worth my time. War Dancers doing their best to fight back. I'm going to try and get a charge in onto these Harpies and take them out. As we get big charges onto these Dread Spears. Okay. This fight is very spread out. And we did manage to get rid of the Harpies. Hell yeah. And we are reforming lines a bit. Glade Riders continue to chase that stuff. Yes, okay, we're reforming lines a lot. Okay. We do need to fall back. How much Winds of Magic do I have? 14? Okay, all of that's got to go into healing, especially these big, great Stag Knights who are still very much alive. Oh shit. No, 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 come back. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Alright, if the Dragon Lady's not coming, if she's gonna go die of my wounded ass, great Stag Knights, that's fine. We'll just get a free charge over here. Okay, and if she's not coming for my wounded ass great Stag Knights, then we'll run away. And you guys can go run down the Witch Elves, which is nice, 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 nice. Retreat! Retreat! Okay. So what we want to do is take all the remaining infantry we have left and chuck them into Black Ark. Corsairs. Want to gather up all the remaining cavalry we have left and keep them alive. Let's heal up the Great Stag Knights yet again. And I'm going to take my Glade Riders and I'm going to swoop them around far away. With haste, all things are possible. Anyway, I'm going to keep my Glade Riders as emergency shock cav. Uh-oh. That's a big Soul Stealer. Can't really dodge it at this point, so we're just in for a penny, in for a pound. But I did keep my caster out of it. And both my Glade Riders. So now that everybody's routing... we can use our Glade Riders to chase them. Damn it. Okay. Not everybody's routing. And that's kind of the problem, ain't it? All these fucking cowards abandoned me in my time of need. Oh, everything routed. Okay. Ugh. We can't get rid of them, sir. They're too tenacious. Retreat. Retreat. Dodge the Soul Stealer if you can. They can't. All right. We have 0 Winds of Magic left. Which means glass half full, we managed to use all of our Winds of Magic. All right, Great Stag Knights. I don't know why you formed a clump, but stop it. Get her. Get her. Get her. There's her heal cap. I can't disengage because I don't have enough units to fulfill the attacking role without it. Alright, her charge took her outside of the area. I'm trying to kill these little dread spears, but it's not going to work. We are going to be rest in peace, GG. But it was a much better and more admirable showing than our previous attempt at playing Wood Elves, so I will take it. We have almost routed these dread spears. Fuck you, dread spears. GG. Fear this is one of the Wood Elf builds that looks super good then disappoints, but I like it on paper. Redemption for the Wood Boys. Hey, they played a lot better. Let's go. Tempest is a hard counter. Tempest did all right. Like, you might be like, 1,400 value isn't a lot, but remember how much I also spent on healing? And I got like 1,500 gold value out of a Lord just casting like 2 or 3 Tempests. Yeah. On to the Dragon Lady. I don't know if it's the right choice, but that's why I made that choice. Multi-entity units can always cycle charge. Oh, sick. Alright. Glade Riders did okay. Glade Guard, my archers did fine. Dryads did fine. Honestly, like, most things on the build did fine. It came down to such a close game, and we heal capped the Dark Elf Dragon Lord, so everything's going to get inflated value. But overall, the build performed quite well. Like, I could have played better in several aspects. I'm not trying to throw everything under the bus and just say, I played perfect, shit faction versus God faction, GG. But, like, there is a reason Dark Elves are super meta, and there's a reason Wood Elves aren't super meta. And I feel like you saw it here. Both players made mistakes. Both players punished mistakes. Both builds were clearly good. And it came down to a close game, but it was just, like, having a giant AoE damage healing Dragon Lord is a little bit better. So, GG. GG. It was a fun game, though. The Fey Fork. He's going Khorne, Ogre Kingdoms, and Warriors of Chaos. Oh, the Fey Fork. Is it Fey Fork or the Fey Fork? It is the Fey Fork. Lit. Ogre Kingdoms, Khorne, and Warriors of Chaos. And what were people wanting us to play? Kislev was on there. Slaanesh was on there. Okay, but your build was really bad. Was it? I've played a good amount of Wood Elf archers recently, and they don't feel like they do anything. I know you like your triple Way Watchers, but eh. They have not done a lot of damage for me in the past. We had one where triple Way, a Way Watcher was shooting a Orc Boar Boy Biggin in the side. It fired 3 volleys at him, and it did a total of 1/10 of his HP. And I was like, the Hawkeyes of Rakira doing 1/10 of an Orc Boar Boy Biggin's HP is really fucking sad. It was the last time I played, It was the last time I played Wood Elves, is what that happened. Ogre Kingdoms, Khorne, and Warriors of Chaos ban Norska. How do you feel about Treeman and multiplayer? No Way Watchers is bad here? Last time I played Way Watchers, they horrifically disappointed me. That was my only point. I'll play Slaanesh for Coops. If we're going out, we're going out strong. I'll go Slaanesh, Ban, Walk. I'll play versus Khorne or Ogre Kingdoms. I've been seeing a lot of War Dancers recently, actually, though. Can you show us the RR, the Princes of Perfection? You keep asking for that. Maybe? Are they any good? Honestly, if he goes Ogres, they'll be pretty good. Khorne, ban Khorne. No, Weight Watchers are bad here? Oh, okay, good. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, he's going Ogre Kingdoms. Let's do it. Let's do it. I haven't figured out Slaanesh Warriors Chaos. I don't play enough Slaanesh to know better. A wizard should know better. Alright, everybody shush. I gotta figure it out. This is for all the marbles. If I lose this game, I go 0-2 and I lose forever. So everybody shush. Shush, shush, shush. Shush your little bodies. Shush your little bodies. Scout shotguns are okay. My test with ice, the only solid build is mass infantry stack. Because Dark Elves, you will use a ton of infantry like in this case. Yeah. Fighting the OK kingdoms. I think you need to use as many Keeper of Secrets as possible. My god, has he cracked the code or is he fucking trolling? The world may never know. What else do I need? I don't know. I have everything I need. They are a spear unit. I'll give them a shot. They're generally considered to not be super worth their price point, but versus ogres, it's fine. Exalted Demonettes. If I take them, my build is awkward. God damn it. I thought about taking a Chaos Knight, but I feel like I just need better frontline. Sure. This seems good enough. Alright. Sorry. I was reading some messages. Is this the last game of the stream, or is this the second to last game of the stream? We are about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, and god damn it. This map is fine, but I hate when this lighting happens. Not a big deal, it's just annoying. Alright. One time at band camp, the ogres renamed one of their Noblar Trapper units into Blout Fart Thrower. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. So I did take the Princes of Perfection. They have perfect vigor and higher stats, and they have that beguiling thing. That one, Soporific Musk. Okay, then we have a Herald of Slaanesh. We have the Eternal Entourage, Heartseekers, ROR, because I saw Koops use them pretty well, and I just at this point am hoping that Koops wasn't leading me astray. Yeah. And then I am taking the nerfed Hellstriders because their anti-large has to be solid-ish here, I hope. I hope. And then I'm taking the Hellscourges ones because their stats are actually really good. That's about it. I'm taking the Herald. She has really good AoE buffs and stuffs. And she's a caster, so I don't have to pay extra for another caster. I have another Fury summon. I have the minus 16 leadership net thing, so I can try and burst down the ogres. Should be a good time. Hopefully. Hopefully. I am fearful. I am the most fearful I've ever been. Don't beat me up, Space Daddy. The anti-large Hellstriders are worse than the whip ones into large targets, actually. With only 5 bonus versus large. Yep. That's fair. I didn't realize they only had 5 bonus versus large. That sucks ass. Okay, so it's Ogre Bull spam, Man-Eaters, some Noblar Trappers, the usual suspects. Okay. Doesn't seem like they really have much going in the ways of extra shit. Okay. I am going way too slowly, and I'm really bad at video games. That's not good. Not good at all. Man, I'm so fucking bad at video games. Okay, we're really trying to get through here to go get that Phantasmagoria over there. We're trying our best. Meanwhile, Noblar Trappers are being little bastards. And this should get a mass route going. I don't know if it'll save our little friends. I'm going to run over here and try and help our little friends. Our little friends being the Exalted Demonette ROR. We can hopefully get these guys all routing. Hopefully. Pretty keyword in there. Okay, we're still trying to kill Noblar Trappers with a rear charge from Furies. We're still trying to kill Ogre Bulls that I caught on the charge with, you know, other stuff. That's fine. Okay, so you guys are getting lots of kills. That's cool. You are not having a good time in this area, so let's depart. Okay, we'll try for a quick little Lord Snipe, as our summons have indeed failed to get even a very simple kill. These Hellstriders are just trying to get kills up on the high ground on those Noblars as we complete the Lord Snipe. Okay. We have sniped their lord. Kind of. Just net him in place. I don't know how those Demonette RORs are still going, but they're still going. They're cooking. Alright. Once we actually kill this fucking guy, we will need to get a lot of value very quickly. Once we actually kill this fucking guy, keyword. Okay, he's shattered, but I actually need him dead. Like, I actually need him dead. Dead, dead. Dead, 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 dead. Okay, he died. Sick. Okay, these guys are actually right up in our shit. I need my Furies to go with me this way. We need to rampage those guys. These guys need to chase down those guys. Man-eater pistols being dicks. Okay. We'll lower their leadership, net them in place while our spears walk in. My rampage did not work, unfortunately, but we will come back. Stronger than and better than ever before. Really need to fucking break up before the internal entourage shattered, damn it! Okay. We'll attempt this. Don't exactly know what we're doing at this moment. You guys deal with that. You guys try and deal with that. We have Exalted Demonettes coming back. Which is fine. You try and come help deal with this. And they routed first. God damn it. Alright, so these guys are continuing to do their damnedest. You've once again routed those people on the high ground. Good for you. Throwing another leadership debuff down to try and get people routing while I sneak around the edges. Okay, so you're charged to get anything done. Run, 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 run. Exalted Demonettes did fine. Net them in place while my spearmen walk slowly and ominously up to them. These Hellstriders are very, very injured. We'll see what they can do. I'm going to use this just to give my army the melee attack and leadership buff that I get from the Slaanesh passive. Oh god, please kill those man-eaters! Please! Okay. Killed those guys. Spearmen and Demonettes envelop that man-eater. I'm taking a lot of damage. Ah! There are more Ogre Bulls. Kill the man-eater pistols. I need like 6 more kills, so if we kill all these guys, that is 6 more kills to get my next army ability thing. Alright. Let's use it on this guy. Physical resistance and melee defense for everybody, but my Demonettes have faded! No! No! I run from nothing! Yes! Yes! Hang in there! Yeah! I did it! Fucking did it. We fucking did it! Is it guard mode that is letting those trappers still shoot? Yes. GG. I would not use the Hellstriders as spears again. They were very disappointing. God damn it, Fertile Cliff, did you doubt me again? The Herald of Slaanesh did okay. The Eternal Entourage did great. Both Exalted Demonettes did fine. The spears, the RR spears did good. The other spears got rode the fuck down. Hellstriders did fine. My one Chaos Fury did okay. Slaughtermaster, the Great Maw, did fine. I sniped him up pretty quickly. Man-Eaters are great weapons. The Man-Eater pistols were really annoying. Ogre Bulls were quite strong as well. And Nalbar Trappers didn't get their patented amazing value. They got their patented just fine value. All right, now time for the last game of the stream. And I am going to go Kislev. I'm going Kislev. I banned 3 on the tourney grounds. I'm going to go Kislev because I've really been enjoying Kislev and I just want to play them. You know what? You can't stop me. The tourney grounds to end out the stream with a Kislev game. Ban. None. I banned none. Do whatever. I will fight anyone as Kislev. Anyone! Yeah, because he already played Dark Elves. That's honestly he's played Dark Elves and Ogres. Those are the 2 matchups that I just like wouldn't want to do. Yeah, I banned Brett just because I'm not really interested in that. I think Cathay would be the one I most don't want to see. Yeah, I think Rank Cathay would be the most problematic. Are Trappers equivalent to Sneaky Gits? They're way better than Sneaky Kids. Gits. Way better. Oh. Hey, Ronan. I'm sorry I lost on your Wood Elves, but hopefully the game was good enough that you'll forgive me. Because it came down to the wire, man. It was an almost dead Dreadspear and a heel-capped Dragon Lord. So, we tried. Ooh, he's going Khorne. There's actually been a lot of Khorne recently versus Kislev, and I now know what the perfect build is versus Khorne, so... Easy game, easy life. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? To beat Khorne. Khorne. To beat Khorne. Are you ready? Kick Khorne's bitches. Let's see. Is this build legal? Yes, for now. But that can change. Are you ready? Ronan, I'm also just not very good at Wood Elves, so I'm glad I did you proud, buddy. You kind of like Slaanesh to Ogres right now? It felt solid enough. Yeah. I really have to pee, but I haven't left you guys all stream, and I'm not about to start now. Who is playing versus Human Boy? Same guy is playing against me now. BBB Captain Rumschmuck. That was the Gentle Rat. Oh, the last best of 3 was Gentle Rat. The last game, the one with the ogres versus Slaanesh, was Captain Rumsmuck. I got friends on the other side. I forget if I said that out loud or if I was singing in my head. I don't remember. Okay. We have some Ice Guard. Now, shush! Let me defend myself. Or are you just gonna yell? Are you just gonna yell? Okay, no. I'll let you... Okay, no. Take your time. Please, I don't have anywhere to be. Continue to yell. I guess I won't get a word in edgewise. Hazel, they're so rude. They just keep yelling at me. Okay. So, Ice Guard with Glaives. I thought they were dumb. And then I played Kislev into Khorne without Ice Guard, and I got wrecked. So, I thought, man, this matchup's unwinnable. And in that same tournament, it was on Ultra Funds. In that same tournament, Blood Penguin brought triple Ice Guard with Glaives, and he fucking bodied Khorne twice in a row. And I said, wow, that's a coincidence. It has nothing to do with that unit. I'm still right. I'm still perfect. And then I played versus Vampire Counts, and I thought to myself, I'm like, you know, Ice Guard could be pretty fun here. So I took some Ice Guard, and they did okay. And I'm like, all right, okay. And then I played versus Khorne, and then I took some Ice Guard, and they did all right. And I was like, you know what? All right, okay, all right. So Ice Guard with Glaives are just OP now. They're just OP. And I really want to see if they'll do well here. They're decent melee stats, plus magic attacks, mean if Flesh Hounds of Khorne or Minotaurs get onto them, they can defend themselves okay. Their missile attacks are not armor piercing, but they are magical. And they still do pretty well against Minotaurs and Flesh Hounds and stuff. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, that's what I got. I do like Foot Katerin. That's actually not a meme. I take Foot Katerin a lot because she is very, very cheap on foot. She is still a decent caster. And I really want to go wide with Kislev.
For generations, Kislev has endured unspeakable horrors. This is a mere
all right.
distraction.
Khorne's Bloody Fist, plus an Exalted Bloodthirster, a bunch of Chaos Warriors of Khorne, some Flesh Hounds, some Furies, some Flesh Hounds from some Furies. We're feeling pretty good about our chances here. So let's wander forward and start shooting them in the face with our pistols. And the back line will have to defend itself, as it so often has to. I didn't take Frostfang. God damn it. Oh, I tried to turn around and charge Furies, which I can't do because they are in the air and Furies. Okay. I don't really know what you want me to do here. Oh, you're about to get ice guarded. Okay, these Streltsy need to go do stuff. These Streltsy can reform lines. You guys can turn and deal with this. You can turn and deal with this. Streltsy are dealing with that. We have gotten rid of these things, which is going pretty good. And these Streltsy can turn and fire at that guy. Those guys are gone, so let's get in here and charge over there. Yes, yes. How did my Cav end up over here? Hold on. You are not on Bloodthirster duty. That is just not what you're doing with your day. All right, let's fuck up that guy. Not you. Never you. You go charge the front line or something? I don't care. I don't give a shit. Okay, you guys run them down. Streltsy and archers and Ice Guard. Shoot at Khorne's Bloody Fist. Shoot at Khorne's Bloody Poops. It's funny because he said naughty words. Every day I spend on this planet, the more disappointed I get. Okay. So this has been real cool. I do appreciate what you guys have done. But also, we might be in severe trouble due to infantry, which is not something you're used to dealing with. Okay. Run! Run! I'll Spirit Leech him, just run.
You don't have Spirit Leech.
I have, like, Spirit Leech tinted blue. It's the same fucking spell. Give me a break. There's an awful lot of bad people coming. Streltsy, hold the line. Ice Guard, run. Khorne's Bloody Fury is kind of being a pain in the ass right now. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Come on, Ice Guard, get him. Come on, Ice Guard, get him. Get him. Oh, yes, turn and fight. Wing Lancers, I'm sorry you had to die for the cause, but you did. Oh, Streltsy, you're just fucking him up. Oh my god. Okay. So this is a toughie. This is a toughie. Don't get rear charged. Alright. What are you? Your basic Kossars? What are you? Your armored Kossars? Tracks. Okay. We've almost killed off some of these guys. We've almost killed off the big bad blood boy. Oh, they're routing. Oh, they're routing, Captain. All of you, hit Khorne's Bloody Fury with your big dumb faces. Alright, you guys already popped your Unbreakable, so might as well go in there and make the most of it. These Streltsy are dying to the Exalted Bloodthirster. You guys are doing your damnedest. I swear I told you to attack. I don't know why most of you are... Oh, there's one guy. Oh, wow. The one guy is going to be a real big problem. Shut up. Fuck you. Alright, we are getting the mass rout. We were promised by the Dark Gods. When I offered my soul to them, they said, I will give you a mass rout. Or my name isn't John F. Mother Flippin' Kennedy. Damage values are very, very similar, but that doesn't usually bode well for Khorne. Even though I didn't bring that much healing, it's still not a great time. Okay, so both my horses will deal with that. You will deal with this. You will Death Frost that Bloodthirster. You guys will fight that. You guys will fight that. Ice Guard, doing great. Shooting into that guy, also with Streltsy. These other Ice Guard, doing great. Firing into Khorne's Bloody Fist. And that is a victory for the Ice Guard, who got an impressive almost 1,000 value. Light him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Oh, he can't die. Ah, he can't die. All right. Everybody, I have acknowledged that he can't die. I surrender. I surrender. He can't die. Game's bugged. I can't win. How am I supposed to win? He can't die. Did you guys see that bug? He hit 1 HP and just wouldn't die. I had to surrender. I had to. All right, Ice Guard, 1,400 and 1,100. Nice. Streltsy did fine. Wing Lancers did fine. Armored Kossars held forever. Basic Kossars got incredible value for just shooting at stuff. For my opponent, the memes were strong. The memes were real. His front line actually did bust through mine, but Fleshhounds and the Chaos Freezer Cornges were not able to shut down the backline as he hoped. All right. So that'll be it for the stream today. Hope you guys had some fun. We did try to play a different amount of factions, tried to get some stuff in. Played a little bit of fun builds, but mostly achieved the goal of the stream, which was get back into the swing of things, get some practice in, feel a little more comfortable playing the game again. And after some breaks, we have big tournaments coming up. Yeah. So that's it. Hopefully you had fun. If you want to participate in any of our tournaments or just talk to people, even if you don't play multiplayer, well, I guess our server does have a lot of multiplayer people in it. But like if you play quick battles, even if you don't play tournaments, there's people in our Discord that will talk to you about like builds and stuff. So it's just a good place to be. Check out the stream tomorrow night. So whatever time it is for you right now, 2.5 hours ahead of now and tomorrow will be the next stream. New player tournament, NA time zone. Should be good. And I might have another stream Sunday, but that would be it for this week. I have a cousin's wedding to go to on Saturday. I have work Friday and Thursday, and Friday I have to give blood. They're going to steal a little blood from my little body. They're going to steal all of it, all of my blood. So yeah, stream tomorrow, maybe Sunday. And that'll be that. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.